Hey, it's Friday, and you know what that means. This is a free-for-all panel. Everyone's welcome, as long as you're a good person. Stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the Video Calling Show. That show that invites you, yes, everyone, to be a guest on this show at any time. And to talk about anything we want to. Tonight is one of those special nights where what we do is we invite everyone on that we can get on. This is the road to 100 subs. No, this is the road to 100 Zoom guests on one show. We're still trying to beat it. I think the highest we've gotten thus far is maybe, I don't know, I think it was 12, 13 maybe. Oh, and it's a Wisco raid. How sweet. How cool. Welcome aboard, guys. Now, for those of you who have not been in on a Friday show, this is that show where we just invite everyone on, as long as you're a good person, as long as you're not a jerk of any kind, on the show to just, we'll have a whole panel of folks on to talk about, wherever the conversation takes us. It's one of those unique things. It's not just a panel. It is a free-for-all. Hello, Susan Hamilton. Hello, Ed. How you doing? Brandon B's in the house. Jesse Mendez. How you doing, buddy? Kyler Rodenholt. I think I got that right. Welcome to the show, my friend. Wisco style. It's a cheesehead raid. How awesome. Jack Alpha Systems. Or Jack Alpha System. How you doing, buddy? Yep. Awesome. Well, jump on up, guys. There's no waiting. Most of you have been here before. You know how this works. I am doing great, Brandon. Thank you. Yes, I know. Your birthday is Monday, if memory serves. Hey, Gypsy Heart Entertainment. How you doing, Billy? Glad to see you here. Mitch Parks, 1738, one of the Cheesehead Raiders. Ooh, I like that. Cheesehead Raiders or Sleeveless Raiders. Yeah, I missed Jason's show tonight. I meant to hit up, but I just totally missed it. Now, I want to tell you, thanks, Mitch Parks. Appreciate that, buddy. I want to tell you guys, you'll have better luck when you're on the panel or whenever you come on the show if you use headphones. And I'll tell you why. Because the first thing that happens is, like, if you're on a laptop, or a PC and you're using a separate microphone and speakers, your speakers and microphone will fight each other for dominance. When that means if I'm talking or someone else is talking on the show and it's coming through your speakers, your computer will literally shut off your mic. When you try to talk, it'll be a nasty little delay and kind of a jerk. So it works that way. Audio. He's doing great. So his vocals, Jason's vocals were on point tonight. Sweet. Now, joining the panel is real simple. All you got to do is use that link right there. There's one just like it in the description box. That will bring you up on my screen, and we'll get to go. Or you can just go to zoom.us, click on join a meeting, enter that number right there, and bam, same thing applies. That requires zero download. Just make sure it chooses your right camera and microphone. It's not that hard. Yes, he was good. His vocals were good. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. He was working on that song, I think it was last night, and it was just, I loved that thing. That thing was awesome. I was honestly wondering why he wanted to recut his vocals. I thought his vocals sounded good in the first version, actually. But, that is what it is. We are our own worst critics. And you know what that means? That just means that he's still going? Wow. Don't have your earbud yet. Well, that's okay, Bob. You can jump on, but know that when you start to talk, it won't, it won't take off right away in many cases because your speakers are shutting you down. But you can give it a shot. We've had several people on here that haven't used earphones or headphones or earbuds, and it works. It absolutely works. Yes, it is a great vibe, Billy. Yeah, that song is just so cool. I can't wait till he adds it to the library so I can download it. If you guys aren't supporters of Magic Jones, you should be. He is one creative dude, and he deserves it. If you listen to some of his music and it's your cup of tea, he's got well over 100. I think it might be 115 now that he has available for download, and I'm telling you, every one of them's worth it. Hey, there we go. Got to choose a mic there, Brandon, and we will start the. Oh, look, we already have Ed. Yeah, Ed, you need a mic as well, my friend. And then we will jump into that.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Brandon.
Okay, sorry. I had the live going on at the same time, so I was getting confused.
Oh, for shame, no.
What's going on?
Not much, man. Why, it seems like only yesterday you and I talked.
I know, right?
Ed, how the heck are you doing, man?
I'm doing really well. Tired. I've been working on 2 churches the past 2 days that got the roofs blown off.
Oh, man.
6 a.m. Thursday morning.
Oh, holy cow, dude.
Straight through Van Wert, Ohio.
Brutal.
Not a tornado, but I forget what they called it.
They just had, just extraordinarily high winds. I know that because it ripped through here first, and we've got some real damage over here as well.
Yeah, the weather's been crazy lately.
Yeah, it has. It really has.
Too much water, too windy.
It's usually hot over here around this time, and it's been like raining on and off. It's crazy.
Where are you, Brandon?
California.
What part?
Towards Ontario, like Ontario, California.
Oh, you're in the Inland Empire.
Inland Empire, yeah, that's right.
I'm originally from the OC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Anaheim was my place of birth.
Yeah, I played my first show in Anaheim, like when I was in high school. I used to hang out there a lot. Have you ever been to Chain Reaction? I don't know how long it's been there, but
I haven't been there since. Been decades.
You've been there though.
Oh no, I don't even remember the place. I remember clubs like the Cuckoo's Nest in Costa Mesa, or.
Okay, yeah, that's a little more down there. I never go towards that area. So.
Let me cut in there for a minute. Thank you, Bob Dip. He told David Silver giveaways my message. Cool. I look forward to hearing from him. And Jack Alpha System, have a good one, my friend. He's got to go. You're welcome for the stream. And cool. Grab a webcam. And I've actually had people join this panel with cameras. So
it's okay.
No time's too soon. All right, go ahead, guys. We were talking about California.
Somewhere didn't want to pass by right now. So.
Yeah, somewhere where I haven't lived yet.
Well, it's random right now. Traffic's horrible.
Oh yeah, 91's awful. So is Orange Crush.
Everywhere is, man.
Oh yeah.
Horrible. I bet it was terrible 30 years ago when I lived there. Imagine how it is now.
Surprise!
Hey, look!
What's up, man?
Said
the sleeveless cheesehead. How you doing, man?
I have arrived.
I can cheers to you now in video. Cheers.
There we go.
About freaking time, Wisco.
Hey, man, I had to finish up my stream. You weren't there, Ed.
I was over at Wisco's stream. We did the Cheesehead raid.
Quite a few of you.
Had quite a few of them.
What's that?
Yeah, quite a few of them made the Cheesehead raid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm an unofficial Cheesehead raider myself.
That's true.
Hey, Tony's here. What's up, Tony?
Oh, Tony's here. Life Trip Travels is here. How you doing? Welcome to the show, folks. Wicked Wolf.
I want to give Susan Hamilton a wicked killer shout out though. She has been binge watching my videos and
Oh, no kidding.
oh yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Nice.
Yes. Wonderful. And I also saw somebody else. Who did I see up there? Wicked Wolf and Michael Busy Bee Detecting. Michael Busy Bee Detecting. I like that name.
Wow.
Detective.
It is a mouthful, but that's cool when you think about it. I'm sorry. I interrupted. Go ahead.
No worries.
I'm trying vMix Social tonight. I want to see how that works.
I like your hat, Jim.
Oh, thanks, man.
What does it say? I can't read it.
It says that's what she said. Hey, you know, I buy these things in groups. What, Wisco?
Did you guys? Okay, so were you guys were any of you in my stream when it was like starting?
I was there before you came on.
So did you see my intro video?
I just saw your intro. Yeah, your clip. You didn't have any more than just the
show will start momentarily with the music.
Yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What'd you think? What'd you think?
Oh, I thought it was cool. Yeah. He had the animated carbonation going on in the background.
Did you make
bubbles?
it or?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I make everything for my videos. Everything for my videos that you see, I make myself.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Dude.
With nothing more than a jigsaw and a brass hammer.
And a beer.
What are you doing, Ed?
Say it to Susan. You rock.
I like that.
I do too.
That's good. That's good.
Hey, how you doing, Creator Spotlight? And of course, Tony, how you guys doing tonight?
Yeah, I was looking at Jim's hat and I was like, I want to make like a joke and then kind of like point to his hat, but I was like, that's a cool hat.
Well, you can make the jokes. I'll just point to it.
Yeah.
There. That guy.
That guy.
There. That guy.
So
I could say hello to the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, the Brady. What are the plans for the weekend? For the weekends.
I actually have pretty good plans tomorrow. Some of my bandmates are having a 500 party with a kind of like an open stage.
Band?
What's that?
You have a band?
I have several. None of which are actually together right now, but several musician friends that I've been in bands with before. Some are in kind of in a wait state because we can't find like a bass player.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Some of the other ones are on hiatus because everybody's angry.
Everybody's angry.
Yeah, it's all a rich tapestry, and I tell you, it's I did a whole video on bandmates being like herding cats, right? Because we're all one big ego fest. It's really strange. So, but anyway, yeah. So he's having.
I've never been in a band, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, when it works, it works. It's almost like a marriage.
I know a lot of musicians.
It is.
You're right.
It's so fun. It's like one of the most fun things I've ever done.
Oh yeah. Well, playing is the best, especially when you've got four guys of the same talent or better, and you all lift to the best ones in the band, and when you hear the music come out and the crowd's digging it, that is just the best.
It's even better when it's like your best buds, like because you guys just have that connection of like just knowing each other's vibes and what you want to get to. It's really good.
Yeah, well, in fact, Brandon, the funny part about that is the ones that we're looking for a bass player are literally childhood friends of mine, and I'm talking about.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've known him since about I don't know, 5th, 6th grade. So.
Yeah, the problem is like life happens and the wife and kids, and you gotta prioritize, and
yeah,
it's really hard for a lot of people. It's just so hard.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that at all. How you doing, Bill 56 Bel Air? Oh, I love that name, man. That's a muscle car or a classic car name if I'd ever heard one. Very
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I just dropped the link, guys, if you want to come up. Now, this is an open panel, so everyone's welcome. Oh, Germany Personal Travel Guide. How you doing?
We're-
Oh, I just said that backwards.
Tell them you're shooting for 100.
This is the road to 100. And I actually think they backed off of that. I'm sure it wasn't because of the show, but now they're saying 50.
100, like in here, like on video, or just in
I
general?
haven't checked the Zoom site.
I
yet.
feel like we
Yeah.
break.
Get to 50.
Yeah, we're going to break something, that's for sure. But no, they say,
I feel like we break something.
yeah, well, they literally say that you can host up to 100 people on the same Zoom conference call.
Holy
And
moly.
I think
my
they're
goal,
liars.
I think they are too. My goal is to push that envelope to its to its breaking point, just for fun, if nothing else. Yep. Well,
Got
we
it.
will. We will. Before this is, before one of us finds ourselves 6 foot under, we will do this.
Got it.
Mr. Lodak, how
I
you
am
doing?
down.
Riley,
Not Jared.
Imagine that was when Ed called in.
imagine that.
Yeah,
Brandon,
surprise.
That's going to be you too, man. Brandon was
I know.
Brandon was just on last night.
Yeah. I'm getting I don't know. I'm always on the chat, so I'm like,
Yeah.
it's always good to talk to you.
Well, that's okay. I mean, look at all the. What's that, Jared?
I said Brandon's starting to be a regular.
I know, right?
I'm trying.
Well, most of these people are regulars. Look at all those blue wrenches
Yeah,
out there. Everyone
yeah.
that's got a blue wrench has been on this show in one way, shape, or form. I think there might be one exception. I gave one to Eileen Video La Femme because she was in here a ton when I first started going live, and she deserved it. But everybody else has actually been on the show.
I thought Was Blind been on here before.
Yeah, he was on a panel, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Where is he in here now? I haven't seen his name come up. I'll give him a wrench if that's the case.
Right below, he's right below Outdoorsy Girl on my chat.
Oh, at the very bottom.
Oh yeah, he is in the chat. They're in the chat. They're in the chat.
I see him. Okay. Yep. He deserves that, of course.
Hey, Wisco, this is the 805, by the way, that that I always pick up. I know you're not familiar with it, but just wanted to show you.
You should send him a 6-pack.
No idea what that is.
It's a 4.7.
Oh yeah, send me some beer, man. Send me some beer.
Oh, look at that!
Give me a
It's,
shout out. Be like, yeah, this came from my friend.
Yeah.
Brad's driving.
It's
again.
Brad.
Brad's on his way to another family function.
Hey, what's up, man?
Talk to us, Brad. Where you headed, buddy?
Dolly wanted to call in.
Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Good to see you again. Where are we headed today?
Hard. At what? Mom's work.
Oh, it's your mother's work. Oh, awesome.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
They're in the car.
Are you gonna surprise her?
Are
Are you
you-
gonna surprise her?
We just did a quick breakfast run, and now we're on our way back to work. And Dolly saw you were on and wanted to call in.
Good girl. I like you.
They're in the car.
She's in the cat. No, they don't say it that way down there, do they? Over there.
That sounds more like Boston.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Boston
They're in
Aussies.
the car.
Maybe it's the Boston Aussies.
The Bosties. The Bosties.
Bosties. Oh, the Bossies.
I told you.
Is this a surprise? Are you going to surprise your mother, or she already know you're coming?
No, she knows. We just went and got breakfast. Jay's with her, and we just quickly ducked out to get some breakfast, and we're going back.
Oh, cool. What are the plans for the rest of your Saturday?
Dolly's got a birthday party, and then we might go to the wave pool this afternoon. We're not sure yet.
Oh, the wave pool. Sweet.
I've only been to like one of those.
What's that, Brandon?
I've only been to like one of those like ever.
Can't say as
You're
I've
the water park capital of the world, Wisconsin.
really.
Just saying. Yep. Wisconsin Dells. Look it up.
That state, man.
Look it up.
I know more about that state than I think I do any other state, and I've actually only gone through the tip of it once.
Brandon,
Look up Wisconsin Dells. It is the water park capital of the world.
Huh.
The town only has like 3,000 people, like actual people that live there, but it is a huge tourist attraction. I bet you that town at any point in time during like the tourist season has about 50,000 people in it.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Too many
It's huge.
Yeah. See, the older I
It's
get,
a really cool.
yeah, the older I get, the less I. What's that, Brad?
The wave pool here is more popular than the beach.
That's
It's because there's
hilarious.
crocs in the beach.
Crocs and shacks.
Shucks.
No sharks, crocs.
Just Crocs.
Put another shrimp on the barbie.
Oh man, now we've got 100%
Alright, we
yank.
gotta go. We're here.
They don't
All
have
right.
shrimp in
We'll see you,
Australia.
sweetheart. See you, Brad.
Like, hey,
Bye.
let's put a
Bye.
See you guys. Bye.
prawns on the barbie.
Prawns on the babby.
No shrimp in Australia.
Shrimp are tiny. Prawns are the big ones.
I was on the Creator Spotlight shows live earlier. I've been on.
Oh, were you?
Lives today.
Oh, I popped in and it was still waiting on him, so I had to jump out. I guess he's got a big show. What, Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna try to hop on that too. See if I. Yeah.
Oh, looks like he's gonna grab a quick drink and sign on. Awesome. Tony should be popping up soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, where's Tony at?
Oh, he'll be here. Spelled your name right. Chrissy, you should jump up too.
Yeah, I'm chilled tonight, Tony. I'm tired. I've been on a roof that I swear the thing was like 13, 14, 12. And I had to do it from a 60-foot boom lift. And then the boom lift was like 5 feet too short to get to one part of this damaged area. And they're expecting storms tonight. You'll get them before me.
Yeah.
David, the producer's in the chat.
David, the producer, how you doing? And
David.
Billy just joined us. How you doing, Billy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just fine. Glad to see you. Hey, there he is.
Too. And everybody.
Hello.
What's going on?
Now, Creator Spotlight, your name's Mike, right?
Mike. Yep, that's
how,
right.
How you doing, Mike?
Mike.
Pretty good. How are y'all doing? Hey, Brandon.
Creator Spotlight.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get everything set up here.
I was like watching your live while I was driving. Like.
Hey, be careful doing that.
Yeah, I know. I should be. I was like typing too. I was like asking him questions. Like, I try to support, man. I try to support.
Hey, cool. I just want to thank everyone too. You too, Jim and Drone Kings. Everybody that came on over there. First couple of nights. That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting anybody in.
No problem, dude. I subscribed to you pretty early before you started doing live streams and actually hit your bell. I was interested to see what you were doing, so that was an easy choice for me.
Oh, cool. Yeah, if anybody's got any like criticism or anything, like I said, I'm open to anything, and just hit me up. I'm a Creator Spotlight show on all the different platforms and Gmail too. So whatever I can do to help.
Criticism, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, careful.
Not really.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
careful what you ask for. No,
No, that's what you need, right? Like
Zoom in more.
I'm 51. I can, or 52. I can take a little criticism. I'm not gonna cry
Exactly.
about anything.
Yes.
not going to fold up on that one. Yeah, I hear you, bud. Well, like you, Mike, you were talking about having me on your show. I want to see you on this show one-on-one as well, so you and I can talk about what it is you're doing, because
Okay.
I think it's interesting. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Don't whip Dad. Done with his live stream and in on this one. That was weird. Your internet must have jumped out, Jared.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Just get you a really long Ethernet cable.
I need like a 200-foot cable.
They make those. You're good up to 300.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy one.
Actually, they're not that expensive. You can probably get
Talk to a techie friend at school, and he'll make you up one.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, too
Yeah,
bad you
too
don't
bad
live.
I'm not at school anymore.
Yeah, too,
Wisco style.
too bad you don't live in Indy, man. My neighbor just handed me an entire box of Cat 6. Just a
Well, shit.
huge box.
I have tons of those things. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
use them.
You know what? I wonder if I could. See, the only problem is there's no good place to run it.
Make a video that says the thumbnails. I need your help, and it has like a
Keep it
cable.
to the
I need your help.
Need your help.
Send me
No,
your Cat
no.
5.
The problem is not the internet. It is the router.
Oh,
as soon as
really?
we get it- yes. This because with the router we had, my dad bought this like whatever router he has now. It's one of those ones that has a central modem, and then it sends the signal to these other like boosters,
Bob says.
and it sends it out even further.
Mm.
What sucks ass. So
They are cheap too.
Yes.
Bob Dip's right. Relatively cheap.
it sucks ass. So
I can tell you're upset about it.
no, because the router we had before this had no problems with it at all. And my dad's like, "Oh, I want to get this one so we can have internet out in our garage and out by our fire pit."
Well, Jared, if you want good quality high live streams, you need to be hardwired.
I
Oh, yeah.
know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
How bad was my live stream? Like as far as like cutting in and out and
Oh, it was terrible. It was flop.
Says the man that wasn't there.
There's some criticism.
and
No.
that's all I have to say.
You know,
Guys
Jared.
are funny.
I think you're right though, and like every time I try to live stream and I'm not like plugged in straight in, my frames drop and everything just like indicates.
Jim, I just wanted to say one thing, and that's all. And I'm gonna get off.
Oh,
here.
sure. What is it, huh?
Please.
I just wanted to.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You're cutting out. You're cutting out,
I'm
babe.
gonna get the gypsy finger out here. Y'all better listen.
We can't, Billy. You keep cutting out. You keep cutting out, hon.
He's having a Wisco problem.
It's
Yeah.
Yes.
At like the worst time.
I know, right when you get into the
Yes.
meat of it,
Right
you
when
cut out.
you're about-
Yes.
Oh, you're still cutting out.
Ah,
no.
man. That's killer.
That is killer. Let me try something
Great.
here.
Creator life.
Yeah. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna mute everybody, but Mike Van Doozy's that's Mike. Okay, hey, go ahead and try it again, Billy. You're the only one that's not muted.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I can hear you.
What did you have to say, hon? We couldn't hear anything you said.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I was going to say was thank everybody for the donations that donated to Autumn Rose Sunday that Silver Giveaways did. And we're very blessed. We raised over $2,000 so far. And there's still money coming in so for that band. So it's a lot. And hopefully we'll get there. And that's all I want to say. I just wanted to thank you
Oh, well,
and
well,
everybody that participated in that. Still up, the link. My link's still up for ribbons. I'm making ribbons, purple ribbons. There's a link up on my page and on my community tab how much those are for those that didn't donate and would like to.
okay. Well, great, Billy. I'm so happy that I'm going to unmute everybody now. I'm so happy that worked out. I was watching that entire live stream and having a good time, and and I hope it went. I hope you guys had enough to go toward that van.
Oh, yes, besides another donation. And like I said, there's still money coming in. Well, it hasn't stopped, Jim.
That's-
God's good.
That is
And
wonderful.
Things are happening and they're overwhelming to me. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm very thankful and blessed and grateful for you. Another thing is my channel. I'm up 1.1K now.
Congrats.
1K. Last time we talked, I was getting my channel. I wanted you to check my channel,
Yeah.
but see, I've got to wait on that. Anyway, that art banner, all that straight, thumbnails,
Wonderful.
I'm getting it all in order and per your suggestion. So
Oh,
that
that's
was
great.
help. Yeah, that was help. I wanted to thank you for that as well.
Well, you're more than welcome. You are more than welcome.
Yeah.
I'm happy that
So
it's working out for you. I really am.
yeah,
Especially
yeah.
for that
So
little girl.
yes, for that little girl. That it's all for that little girl for
Yep.
me.
Yep.
So anyway, I just want to thank you, and that's all. I'll let you boys be boys and talk amongst yourself now. Okay, and
Well,
have a
you too. Thanks so much for coming on, Billy. We'll
I
talk to
love
you soon, hon. Love you too.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, that was such a great thing. If you guys didn't know what she was talking about, her daughter's, well, her granddaughter has, what is that? Oh, I forget what it's called. It's an odd disease, but she's a very young gal, and it's degenerative, so it continues to get worse. They're trying to get a handicap van. The state won't help, and so Silver Giveaways ran a fundraiser for them last week, and that's what she was talking about. That $2,000. It's fantastic. So happy that worked out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, having said that, that's actually a great note. That's actually a great thing.
Yeah, that was really good. That's really good.
Mhm. Very happy that that things are working out. Actually, her daughter was on the stream. What's that?
No, go ahead. You can finish up quick.
I was pretty done. I was pretty much done. I said her daughter was on the stream and was unbelievably thankful for all the support.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I had to say.
Good. I was gonna say, Jim, get your shameless plug thing ready because I'm
Uh-oh.
about to plug my shirt. My shirt. Wait.
Oh no! Well, it's a warning, so it goes up automatically.
Here we go. I live my life one beer at a time.
And if you use the code videocallin show, you actually get sleeves included.
Oh yeah. Full disclosure, sleeves are included. Sleeves.
And there's no code.
Jim, I actually got this shirt in the mail today.
Yeah, I dude, I was on your stream. Yeah.
Yeah, opened it and cut the sleeves off immediately. Like I came home from work, saw it sit on the table, cut the sleeves off, put it on.
I get cold.
Oh yeah.
You get cold?
I get cold so fast, and it's to the point where I feel like my back is just caving in on itself. I just all my bones constrict. I don't know.
See, I'm built for the cold.
That's because where he lives right now, Jared, it's probably 100 degrees.
Well, you live in Cali, don't you?
Cold right now. Yeah, I live in Cali.
Yeah, I was going to ask how far north or south, and I think Ed just answered it.
You wouldn't survive in Wisconsin. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, man. I used to go to Texas a lot, and man, when it was cold there, I was like, I can't even deal with this. My brothers just tell me you think this is bad? Try going here and here and here and here, and I'm just like, yeah.
You want to see cold? I've got a video on my channel where I was throwing water up in the air at -40.
Oh my god! Yeah, I would.
It literally just instantly turns to snow.
I think I would honestly just perish.
It is I literally had to film that video in 5-minute segments, or not video that. Video took me about an hour to make because I could only go outside for 5 minutes at a time because my hands would literally start to get frostbite. I had to come back inside.
Wicked Wolf says 46 degrees right now where I'm at.
Hold on.
Oh wow.
And imagine there's been days where I've had to work out and stuff 41 below.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've sat in a tree all day long at 20 below.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, many times actually.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's brutal. It is absolutely brutal. You just got to dress right for it, and
Yeah, I mean, if I was dressed right for it, but just kind of living in it, going outside every once in a while, normal. I just could not.
Well, what's nice about where he lives? In one day, he could go up to Big Bear Mountain.
Yeah.
Enjoy the day at Big Bear. Then head to the coast after that, and cruise through the high desert, the low desert. By the end of the night, he could be next to a bonfire on the beach.
Instead, I'm playing Resident Evil and Castlevania and old school games here all day.
And Duke Nukem.
Yeah, Duke Nukem. I love Duke Nukem.
The original?
Yeah.
Come
the
get
original,
some.
yes.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Gum. You know, it's funny, Ed, you say that, and when I was up in Washington State, I thought the same thing because Mount Rainier was about, 40 to 45 minutes away. The desert was an hour away. Another mountain range was maybe 15, 20 minutes, and then the coast was half hour, 45 minutes.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're living in Puget Sound, that's one of the things I loved about it. You can ski in the summertime and well, swim maybe for a month in the summer.
I never really would go to the snow. I've only been in the snow when I was little. I've always wanted to snowboard though, because I skateboard. So, I figured it'd be like kind of not easy, but I'd get used to it really fast.
Dude,
and you could
Brandon,
really like.
we
Yeah.
have snow in Wisconsin. You know that, right?
I don't even know that.
He lives in like the coldest state in America, outside of AC.
I wouldn't say the coldest. I'd think the coldest is actually Minnesota,
Probably.
to be honest.
Yeah, probably, or
Northern Minnesota, anyway.
North Dakota or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, okay, so Upper Michigan. So Michigan is obviously, Michigan, like the state, is two parts.
Right.
Upper Michigan is basically Wisconsin. Like, they don't even consider themselves to be, like, part of actual Michigan. They basically, like, consider themselves to be part of Wisconsin. And sometimes in the winter, I think the average snowfall is like 180 or 200 inches of snow, like in a season.
Awful. Just
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm
Like
done
they
with
got
snow.
snow. They got snow in the UP last week, like 8 inches of snow.
Well, you go up in the high Sierras. I've been snowed on in the Sierras and the Cascade in the middle of July.
Well, yeah, that's up in the mountains, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Whereas like here, it's not really up in the we don't really have any mountains in Wisconsin. Just a lot of hills.
Hills and trees and
Yeah.
farmland.
Jim, what'd you just put on the screen? What is that?
That's VMix Social.
Oh,
That's actually
cool.
that's actually a comment from Chrissy. She's talking about black flies.
Okay, so is that where did
It's in the chat.
oh, so is that the chat that
Mhm.
runs through?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now,
That's cool.
What plugin is that?
It's not a plugin. It's part of VMix. I saw Mike doing it on his stream. What was it, yesterday, Mike?
Yeah.
And some
I was
today?
using StreamYard.
Yeah, and I'd forgotten all about VMix Social, and I thought, what a great way for those comments that I don't get to comment on when I'm talking to somebody. Maybe I'll just throw them up on screen like
So
that.
That's cool.
Does it show up like that when they like say they at video calling show? Is that
That's
the
what
only-
No. I get to choose which ones I want to throw up
Oh, okay. You
at
pick which
at
one.
any
That's
at any
cool.
time. Yeah. Yep.
That's
I
cool.
just literally send it to the overlay, and then boom, it goes. In fact, I'll choose Tony's just out of there's Tony's, and let's
Oh, that's
see.
cool.
Yeah,
It shows a little icon too. That's awesome.
yeah. It looks like who is it? Said he'd be right back, but yeah.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna,
You are important, Chrissy.
Chrissy, you are important, and you should actually be up here.
All of you. Now call in and fill this room up.
We're on the road to 100. We have to break that before I croak.
Have to break it. Have to.
Mike,
We
Mike, do you know
must.
what I'm trying to do?
No,
Someone
no,
gave
somebody
you
fill me in.
guys a thumbs down.
What?
Honey, are you gonna jump up?
Somebody did a thumbs down. Oh,
We need one more thumbs down, people, to equal a thumbs up. Come on.
I think someone did that like right away
Hold
on
on,
the last
here we go.
one too.
Here we go.
I have a theory on that, and
I
and
think it
it'll,
might be a troll.
yeah, it'll have to be an offline theory because but anyway, Mike, what Zoom purports to allow 100 participants in their conference calls.
Okay.
I'm looking to push
And
that to
now-
the limit.
Wow.
And now, story time.
All right.
And now, story time with Tony.
Extreme zoom in. Extreme close ups.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh yeah, we get to see some fancy camera moves. I love that.
That's right.
Wait, who am I?
We have two Tonys in the house.
I missed it.
Oh, he was just pushing in manually.
Wait, it's this way.
Tony, check out my new shirt.
Look at that, huh? Live my life one beer at a time. Very nice.
Yeah. I got it in the mail today.
I heard.
Sleeveless. Sleeveless, I
right?
tell you.
Well,
So I don't know if you saw the chat, but you were talking about the coldest states. How the hell you miss Alaska, dude?
I said
oh, you did, Ed?
I think
it was in the mix.
Talking
Yeah.
about the lower 48 only.
Oh, so that don't count. You think Puerto Rico's a country too, right? What's up, Mike? Brandon, Ed,
Hey.
What's going on,
Jared.
Tony?
everybody in the chat.
Can everyone say their first names just like again real quick? Because I always have to.
Brandon, I just said them all.
No, I know,
I just
but
said all.
if I know. I'm just
How many
saying.
beers deep are you? Seriously.
Earlier, I swear, because like.
Brandon?
Listen, homie, you got to pay attention, man. All right, so listen, I'll do. Let me do the introductions, okay? It might be easier too if you just look at your screen because they're all on the screen except me and Jim. But I'll help you out here. You ready?
All on the screen except me and Jim. I happen to be on the screen.
No. The names in the corners of the things. On
Oh,
the
I
boxes.
see. Yeah, well, that doesn't show. That doesn't
So-
show up on the live feed. Is why he's asking.
Oh well, he's got Zoom like I got. I can see him.
Oh yeah, on Zoom.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. So
Unless
you
you're
got Jim.
looking.
He's the host of the show. Let me introduce you to Jim, the host, and he's here 5 nights a week, 10 p.m. Pop in again sometime.
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, of
That's
course.
correct. The guy laying on top of the picnic cloth, that's Jared. He's West Coast style, the sleeveless cheesehead. You got
You mean dad's seat covers?
that's the guy with the big sign on the wall behind him that says "In the Shed with Ed." I know this is going to surprise you, but that's Ed. All right.
Shocker.
Yeah. The gentleman whose name on the screen says Mike Van Doozy. That's Mike. All right. I'm Tony. If you haven't, I don't think we've met. I'm Tony. And in case you didn't know, you're Brandon. You're Brandon. All right. I think we're caught up. All right. There we go.
All right, Tony.
I came on just so I can introduce you to everybody. Oh boy. Oh.
So how you doing tonight, Tony?
Good job.
Oh man, I'm hanging in, man.
Cool.
I'm hanging in. It's a long day, but it's over, and yeah, glad to be here.
Yes.
Friday.
Thank God.
Yes, but it is Friday.
Who else has well, I don't know. Who else
Yeah,
has a 3-day weekend? I got Monday off. So.
Yeah, I got a 3-day weekend, man.
Nice.
You know, I was hoping to get out of work early today and get done my meetings early, and then I got a phone call last night from one of my customers, so I ended up having to drive like an hour and a half round trip to go deliver a bunch of vodka today, which really pissed me off, but it's over.
And I'm an independent contractor, so I can have any weekend as a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, I'm self-employed too, but it's basically no days off.
Well, that is the truth. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll be
My
right back.
my phone is always available,
Yeah.
I
and
mean,
it's usually on my day off is when they hit me.
being able to
Right.
just answer
Hey.
to yourself though is way better
Hey.
than answering to some.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
guys, Jared left. We should go steal his picnic basket. He's got some sandwiches in there. Listen, I it's too bad Jared's not going to hear this, but if I get a little brash tonight, don't worry, because I'm one of those moods. I just want to give a big what's up to the chat, man. I always appreciate all you guys hanging out, making this a
what's
fun
up,
stream,
chat?
and
What's
you know,
up?
yeah. I mean,
They are the best.
above
Oh,
and
look,
beyond drones.
Snowy Rains is here. How you doing, Snowy?
Yeah,
I always
Snowy
love it.
Rains, yeah.
Snowy Rains is one of my early ones. She's been with me for a long time.
I'll have to go back and watch that because I've seen her popping in recently a lot.
Yeah. But she was audio only. She didn't want to come on via video, and I respect that. But I still wanted to come back on. Oh, and above and beyond drones. How you doing, Jim? Welcome to the show, my friend.
Jim, why aren't you on the show, my friend?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Just wondering why he wasn't on the show. Trying to.
Oh,
I'm trying to fill the stream here, Jim.
I got this, Tony.
Okay, sorry.
That's all right.
Trying to help out, you know.
Nobody appreciates that more than I do, bud. Yeah, but I'd really like to have Snowy back on, and yeah, Jim's been on a couple times, I think. Let me see. I'm gonna drop the link again.
Hey, Boo Boo says,
Hey,
Spodak.
Evans to Murgatroyd.
I guess no matter how you slice it or dice it, at the end of the day, I end up being Yogi, which sucks. Just sucks. You know?
Oh, better Yogi than Boo Boo. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody wants to be Boo Boo.
So, every time we're in a
Except
scenario,
Brandon, of course.
every time we're in a scenario where someone's like, "Oh, I like the Flintstones," I have to be Fred. You know, if it's Gilligan's Island, I'm always the skipper. This is ridiculous. You know?
Typecast, man.
Why? Yeah, I'm always typecast. I don't get it. Why always gotta be the skipper, man?
That sucks.
And Gilligan's away from keyboard right now. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, here comes
Gilligan.
Oh, hey, Jared. No, not as far as you know.
No, not at all.
Nope.
We wouldn't
check the
do
replay.
that.
Check the replay.
Our
Uh-oh.
host,
And
our host,
cut.
Mr. Howell and I were just talking about.
Oh, lovely. Oh, man, I just went into James Stewart. That wasn't even close to Jim
Wow.
Backus.
I can't believe you know that guy's damn name. Wow.
Oh, sometimes dude, I can pull some of that crap like I wouldn't even you wouldn't even believe. I don't even know where I get it. It's that extra 10%. They actually say that that male brain is on average 10% larger than the female brain, and I'm convinced that's where all the garbage in the movie one-liners reside.
I thought that was porn.
Well, yeah, of course, and porn.
Okay.
That's where we run those little movies in our head.
Yeah, they call that the spank bank.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Oh boy. So Brandon, is today your birthday?
No, it's on Monday actually, but you know, I'm celebrating.
You're one of these month-long mother son of a guns.
Yeah, if you watch the show,
And
Tony.
I sang happy birthday to you and everything.
You know, Tony, if you'd watched the show, he was just on last night. He told us. That's kind of a running joke. No. That's kind of a running joke. Because I get called out on that all the time. I try to find time, and it's tough, you know.
You know, people make like videos and this and that. I'm not really gonna do anything. So I was like, hey, it's my birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, man. How old are you? How old are you
Gonna be
26.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
old.
older than me. Did you know that?
To be 26 again.
I am. Yeah. I don't feel 26 at all.
No?
No.
I don't feel 55, dude.
Yeah. And
I feel every bit of 44. I feel 55. So.
My body still thinks it's 30.
some days I feel like that. But yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Whatever. It's just another day to me.
There she is. It's Chrissy.
Yeah. I look like crap too. Okay?
No.
Okay.
I have a
Wow,
beard
Jared.
going on right now.
You look like crap. Adam should make his kids watch you.
I'm in my kitchen.
How you doing, Chrissy?
I'm doing good, man. But you know what? I'm gonna have to go turn you down on the TV, I think.
Oh yeah. That delay's gonna drive you batty.
Okay. Hang on.
Oh yeah, the delay's gonna drive you batty.
We're about 5 seconds behind, so 4.
Oh yeah, that delay's gonna drive you batty.
Chrissy, get away from the TV.
Oh yeah, that delay's gonna drive you batty.
Are you mental or what? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Show and tell.
Show
Oh,
and
awesome.
tell?
Uh,
What? I didn't bring anything.
I didn't either.
How did?
See?
Ooh, morals.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And what's left of fiddleheads? Yep.
who's that?
nice. Moral mushrooms.
mushroom.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Yes.
Fiddleheads.
Fiddlehead.
Fiddlehead ferns.
Yep.
Very
Well,
nice. Did you
I
get
didn't
those today?
realize fiddleheads were ferns until I watched Chris's video.
Well.
I didn't know
this is
till just now.
maybe I'll lose. Maybe I'll lose a few pounds just by going out and pounding around in the bush, right?
Oh, of course.
That's,
That's what she said.
Hey,
That's what she said. Literally.
You know what I was thinking? Mike, not talking.
he's an opportunist, let me tell you.
okay, that's it. That's it. Gonna open up something to drink.
Oh, there you go. Little palate cleanser.
Yeah,
Yeah. Brought to you by.
the Schweppes. Yes.
Yeah, not hashtag not sponsored.
Exactly. I know.
Oh, Chrissy, I got something to show you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, check this out. I know you like these crazy bottles.
Oh.
Look at this.
Snake
What
on
is
it.
that?
The Aladdin snake, is it?
Yeah, it's a Niger Cobra.
Yeah.
Is that a bottle?
Yeah.
Oh.
See?
Whoa.
Cool.
Take a shot.
You have to pet the cobra.
Chug, chug, chug,
Pet the
chug.
cobra.
Take a shot.
Listen, this is really nice vodka. Hey, I don't know if he's watching or not, but if my buddy Pat's watching, I want to say what's up, buddy. He knows all about this. He's the guy who introduced me. Pet the cobra. Pet the cobra. I don't know if he's watching. If he's watching, he sees me petting the cobra, he's gonna send me a text message.
Petting
Uh-oh.
the cobra.
Oh, man.
That
Pet
actually
the
looks
cobra.
really cool.
It is. It's awesome. Man. Pretty cool, right? So we gotta.
Mm.
Did you say it was vodka though?
Yes,
Eh.
it's French vodka. It's good.
Oh, vodka's great when you're trying to lose weight and you want to still catch a buzz. Believe me.
I
Listen,
can't
I
do vodka
know.
anymore.
I know it doesn't taste like fruit, so you don't like it. I understand that, but it's vodka. You know, let me put that back up top. There we
Do you want to fight, Tony?
go. No.
Uh-oh.
So hostile.
Them is
No.
fighting words. Calm down.
No, not at all.
Fighting words.
Where did Ed go? Did Ed take off?
Yeah, where did Ed go?
Ed's,
Oh, he's smoking.
I
Oh,
was
there
gonna
he
say
is.
he's
Yep.
probably making a burrito or smoking.
Making a burrito.
Jared, if you're gonna put the title on the line, then I'll fight you. By title, I mean your
Oh, Chrissy.
basket blanket back there.
Oh, hey, you like it?
I have to change that.
I love
It covers up my bottom guest.
Not
It's okay.
I was plugging the plug.
Yeah, Mr. Lodak can't do vodka or tequila either. Yeah. See, tequila I can do if it's like authentic, like from Mexico. A buddy of mine, he does a lot of traveling for his job, and he brought back tequila from Mexico.
Let me explain
And
something
that was
to you.
really good.
Let me explain something to you. And I'm being honest. All tequila is authentic from Mexico. All of it. By law, it has to be.
It's
Okay.
the agave plant, right?
Well,
Yeah.
All of it.
Patron tastes like poo.
It's still authentic.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
Mexico.
it might just.
I
be
don't care for it either, but
We've tasted some like tequilas that are way
Yeah.
better.
there's some beautiful tequilas out there. You just have to find them. That's all. But there's some great ones. But all tequila is from Mexico. It has to be. It can be from 5 different regions in Mexico. About 97% of it all comes from Jalisco.
You need a fax like that
Yeah.
comes up fax.
Oh, I know. Like pop-up video.
Facts.
Yeah.
So real quick, crap my dad makes me watch is in the chat. I want to
Is
say
it
what's
there?
up to him. So yes, Creator Spotlight. That's Mike. He's on. I'm
Yes.
on. Jared's on. And then
Jared,
also
then we got
Brandon,
Brandon, Tony,
Ed,
Chrissy, and Ed.
Chrissy, because he was question marking who else was on here. And Chrissy said that she looks like crap, Adam. So I think you should make your kids watch her. And
Oh.
that's about it.
There you go.
Bob said you. Bob
Just
said you're
like
beautiful,
Uncle
Chrissy.
Wes. Oh, you're cute. Thank you, though.
Chrissy, you look fine.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You guys are just knowing me as like one of the guys now, so.
You're okay with that, aren't you?
I mean,
Well, I don't know. I don't know what someone would think.
Percy, you asked some really interesting questions for the for the deep dives. You ask really interesting deep dive questions. Let me tell you.
She's the best. I actually hinged an entire deep dive off of her live
Brad.
questions one night.
Really?
It was awesome. You were there?
I just put suggestions, you know.
Yeah, you remember you were throwing them out there, and I was using them as you threw them out there.
I've got one really good question for everybody right now.
Oh, ask away.
Boy, here we go. What?
Which one of your kids let you that?
Are you trying to be like Jim in the questions?
Did see those? Ed, did you see those?
Yeah, I saw all your shroomies.
Yeah, they're so good, eh?
What's up? What's up, Wicked Wolf?
Peace out, Brad.
Strip loin was on sale this week, so I think that'll be just peachy with that.
Hey,
But-
Jay.
Yeah. So anyway, I got a question for everybody. Okay.
Okay.
What is your deepest, darkest phobia?
Spiders.
What?
Spiders.
Oh, I hate them too.
All right, so Brandon says spiders.
I hate spiders.
Let's start at the top, and as I see them, we're gonna go with Mike. Mike, do you have a phobia of any kind? What's your deepest, darkest phobia?
Can't really think of any. Heights.
Height. All right, Jared.
Running out of cheese.
An empty beer fridge.
Jeez. No, what was the real one? I didn't hear you. What was the real one? I didn't hear you.
I said an empty beer fridge.
Ah, yes.
See?
There's probably a scientific name for that.
Tony, what did you say?
Well, he hasn't said it.
Oh, I
Oh,
said
go ahead.
you would be running out of cheese. That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was laughing at.
That's a close second.
Listen, real quick, I got to tell you, Jared, every time my kid eats a piece of cheese, no matter what kind it is, he takes a bite and goes, that's good pepper jack. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Well, hang on, Angel. Hang on, Angel. Chrissy, you're next. Actually, you're next in line. What's yours?
Now that I'm really stumped, right?
You're in the Alice position.
Yeah, I can dish it out, but I can't take it, eh? Okay. I think probably drowning because I've almost drowned twice.
What? Really?
Yep. I
Fuck.
was
Wow.
7 years old the first time, and my dad placed me on the sandbar, and with every wave I would jump, right? I hit the hole, and luckily he got to me in time. He actually pulled me out by my ponytail, so I was spittering and sputtering, and I remember, seeing bubbles going up, and my mom yakking on the shore with her friend. And then the second time I nearly drowned, I was 15, and my parents took me to Hawaii. And we were on the island of Maui. And, there was big waves coming in once in a while. And there was a dog out there, with a stick. And I thought, okay, fine. So Dad and I went swimming. Apparently, the wave was 15 feet. And I was doing some stuff like this. And I literally saw my life flash before my eyes. You know how they say that happens? Like a strobe light of like faces and places, and it was like weird. So I got onto the shore, and the undertow was taking me back in again, and my dad grabbed me. And of course, back then at 15 years old, I'm wearing a bikini, but I want to die in dignity, so I'm hanging on to my bikini. And my dad just throws me up on the shore like I was nothing, right? And for 2 weeks, there was sand coming out of every orifice of my body.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
2
man.
weeks. Yeah,
Jeez.
so Ed could probably relate to that, being a surfer and everything, right?
Oh yeah, I've been pounded inside from big waves, put through the rinse cycle.
Thank God it was from big waves with the next words out of your mouth. That you said
That's what I was
pound.
thinking. My hand was on the mute button.
Chrissy, I know what you're talking about. I've also seen that light. That's a story time with Tony at some point.
Well, maybe go with the graphic dude.
And real quick, Ed, I was trying to get your attention in your stream the other night, but you're running a stream. I get it. Wow. Like if I'm looking at the state of Ohio, where about are you at in that state? Like just
West
like northwest, huh?
West Central.
West Central. Are you near Alliance, Ohio?
Alliance?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll tell you where Alliance
Are you
is.
in between Dayton and Springfield?
yes.
Okay.
No.
No?
I'm between Dayton and Toledo.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're a little bit north.
I should say I'm northwest, west central, northwest, west central.
All right.
Northwest, southwest,
So-
east.
Well, now that we got that all cleared up, I think
So
I'll just pin it on a map now somehow.
so Ed, Alliance is 16 miles northeast of Canton, 27 miles southwest of Youngstown, and 51 miles southwest of Cleveland.
That's like 4 hours away.
Good.
Really?
Oh yeah,
far.
that's east, man.
Clear on the
Canton's
north state.
yeah, Canada's stone cold northeast Ohio.
Angel, if you want to flush that before you start talking, it's up to you.
While you
I'm
guys
going-
talk, I'll eat. I made some homemade fried chicken tonight, and
Oh, that's
since you guys
what it
are
is.
talking, and I have no way of getting something in until it's my turn, I'll just go ahead and mukbang
It's
the.
like, Tony, people are trying to tell their
Well, don't-
phobias here.
Yeah, don't bite into it just yet, Angel. Go ahead, Ed. What's your greatest phobia? No, wait.
Ed,
It's Ed, and then you, Angel. Go ahead, Ed.
Someone saying Papa Jim or Grandpa Jim.
During this stream, that's my phobia too. I'm kidding. All right, Angel.
Well, actually, I have two of them because my greatest phobia from when growing up was always me having a phobia of not watching enough TV because I often would tell my parents, turn it back on. And that was like my greatest phobia of all time because I couldn't go like 1 hour without watching any form of TV.
Wow. I bet there's a scientific name for that too.
yeah.
And
Hey,
the
Jim.
other phobia I have is a phobia of people controlling me. It's not really necessarily a fear of mine. It's just that I don't like people trying to think that they can tell me what to do and how I should live my life. And
Sure.
people have to tell me to act my age. But
Your whole life, people are going to be telling you what.
I also
That's
don't
right,
like
Jim.
that.
Yep. So Jim, how you doing, man?
Good. I had to run to the store after I was watching you vaping.
Oh.
Except Jim.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, my real phobia is
Who did that?
crooked politicians.
That was me.
Excuse you, sir.
That was actually a really good one.
That was a good burp. Go ahead.
Politicians, Ed.
Go ahead, Jim. I'm sorry.
So, all of Washington, D.C., state capitals, city administration, I have a lot to fear.
Oh yeah. What's your biggest fear, Jim?
My biggest fear?
Yeah.
I don't have one. I don't know. What should I be afraid of?
I don't know. I was trying to come up with one myself.
Yeah.
It's,
Running out of beer.
Uh,
Point
That's
where we
mine.
know we're going to die, but that's,
well, yeah. Well, I don't even fear death though. I fear the method of death. I don't want it to be slow and painful. You know, if I was dumb enough to ride a motorcycle in a crotch rocket and be dumb about it, and then end up, sliding across the pavement for a mile, yeah, that would suck. And then not to live to tell about it. But quick death, I got no problem with
as long as I'm sleeping, I'm okay with it.
that. Yeah, there you go.
By the way, Grandpa Jim, this chicken is as crispy and
Crispin, what?
my chicken is as crispy and juicy as you are.
Well, you get juicier with age. I'm just here to tell you. It's not a choice. You just get juicier with age.
Oh, Jim, I got a package in the mail today.
Oh, who's that from?
This is from a guy named Rodney Bell.
Uh-huh.
Sent me a free coffee mug and a T-shirt.
Sweet.
I gotta tell you something. The more I look at the mail, the more I get pissed off. You know what cost him $10 to send this to me?
Where do you live?
I don't think that matters anymore, but it's Florida.
For some reason,
priority mail.
But mailing things.
Florida. See, I was honest to God, Jim. For some reason, I thought that you were working overseas in Australia. I really did. I don't know why, but I thought that I heard that one night. So when I was watching one of your videos, I commented and said, "Aren't they driving on the wrong side of the road?" Because I thought you were in Australia.
Yeah, I saw that comment.
Yeah, and that's why I commented that. I really thought you were over there on working on construction or something. Makes sense now. What part of Florida are you in?
The Space Coast, right by Kennedy Space Center.
I lived in Sarasota for 16 years. I moved back up to Massachusetts 4 years ago.
Yeah, my brother lived in Sarasota.
Yeah, it's a cool little city, man.
Can I say something to Above and Beyond, Jim? You know, one thing I really don't like is when your subscriber base asks you if you have this or that, and when you do it, they don't do anything about it. And the reason why I bring this up is because back in 2018, I had a bunch of people ask me when I'll be setting up a PO box. But in late of December of 2018, I went and set one up, and during the 6-month contract that I signed, barely have received anything from my subscribers, and I'm basically wasting money for nothing when they don't even plan on sending me anything when that's the purpose of doing so.
It's always to be nice, though.
So nobody sent you any snozberries?
Can somebody translate?
You're mad because you have a PO box and your viewer base isn't sending you nothing.
You're supposed to be mad. That's why they call it a PO box. It's a pissed off box. It's what it
Pissed
stands
off
for.
box, yeah.
So nobody asked me what my phobia was, so I'm just gonna
What is
offer
it?
out there.
Well, I thought. No, go ahead, Tony. I don't want to leave anybody out.
That's the reason we didn't ask.
My true phobia is I'm petrified of heights, just like Mike. I don't know if Mike's petrified. I'm petrified of heights. So when I fly, it's like I can't even. Like, huge fear of flying and heights, but and then the only other phobia that I really have is Angel thinking that I'm crispy and juicy.
I don't know if this is as a fear or just because of knowledge. I won't go on roller coasters because in the military I was a metal inspector, non-destructive testing, and I know that what those roller coasters are made of. I won't go on the damn things.
Wow.
I'd rather die on one of those than.
No,
I don't know that I'd want to die on a roller coaster, man. Not on a roller coaster accident.
I love roller coasters.
I've seen.
I do
cars
too, but
come
that.
off, all that stuff.
Yeah, that.
Grandpa Jim, can I answer someone's question in the chat?
You may.
So when you getting a PO box, well, I already have one, but the thing is, so many people were asking me to get one last year, and I finally created one in late of December of 2018. But since then, barely has anyone sent me anything. The only thing I ever received was a card from someone. I received an invitation to the Spring Fling YouTube creators event from someone, but when some people have asked me that when I'll be sending something, say a PO box, they can send me something, they never have.
So you're
Yeah,
jealous.
you're always going to find people who aren't going to follow through on things. Angel, just that is how the world works.
Yeah, I'm actually going to get a PO box this weekend.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the same, although nobody's asking me to. I just thought, it might be.
I've gotten
might be good.
in the 5 months we've been on. I've gotten 5 things sent to me.
Cool.
And I keep having to give out my home address.
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
yeah, so I want to go get one.
Oh, hey, that reminds
And also, the reason why I set up the PO box in late of December of 2018 was also for my birthday that I had back in March, in case anyone wanted to send me something. But did I receive anything? No, I didn't, but it's okay because I'm at the age now where birthdays don't mean anything.
Couldn't hurt to ask, though, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to ask because some people may want to send you a gift card. Some people may want to send you a pair of earbuds that they don't use anymore, etc. I mean, I'm open to people send me anything. In fact, I wouldn't mind if you send me that band of yours there. What's her name?
Chrissy?
The fa-
Yeah, Chrissy. I wouldn't mind if you send me that band that you have hanging by your window, because I don't mind. Yeah.
That's because we were deep frying. We were deep frying, so we were sending it out the window.
Dude,
The oil.
you sending oil out the window?
No, steam.
Tips.
Speaking of
Tips.
people sending you stuff,
Dude, these
Dano,
tips
Jesse,
are rare.
you forgot your silver coins someone sent to us.
Oh man.
But get those. I'll bring those to our outing.
There you go.
Angel, I've been on YouTube for like almost 3 years and nobody sent me one thing yet.
Yeah, that's what I
I
would.
guess I'm doing pretty good then.
Don't worry about. Yeah, I might get a PO box though for the Amazon stuff. They just keep dropping it. On the
I
board.
just-
see all
I
these things
just-
where people are.
I just did my first giveaway. I gave someone a $25 gift card. It's like
Yeah, it's cool.
that was cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
First time I ever bought like or spent any money like on the channel. Really, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna give away Empathy Wine, Gary
Yeah.
V.
That's pretty
Gary
cool, man.
V's wine?
Yeah, 3-pack, but just U.S. and Canada, wherever they deliver it.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, I love Gary V.
Do you? Yeah, cool.
Love
So I
Gary
got-
V.
But my one drawback well, let me find the dude's name who thought my laughter was hilarious. Oh, Brandon B. The one thing about PO boxes, in my opinion, is that there are some websites that don't allow stuff to be sent to a PO box. Because one time when I tried ordering a new vacuum from the Shark official infomercial website,
Vacuum?
that they don't allow PO boxes. But that was before I had one and such. But yeah, there are some websites that don't allow stuff.
You
to be
know, they
sent.
don't send to PO boxes because the
Yeah.
stuff can be stolen.
Yes.
And now that drone delivery is becoming an item, UPS and Alphabet and all that, I wonder how they're gonna stop the stealing of packages from drone deliveries.
Never heard of a brew. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think they will. There's almost no way to do it.
You see videos on here all the time of people who post their home live cameras.
Yeah.
The package stealers.
Yes, of
Yeah.
people coming up to their door, robbing the package and running off.
Yeah. I really I don't know how you would be able to do it at all from a deliverer perspective. Unless everything is signature.
Yeah, you would have to be standing there with your smartphone and okay it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Drone to come down and deliver.
Exactly.
You
That
seen
would
the
actually be
video-
pretty cool. I'd do that.
That's insane.
Have you guys seen the video of the guy who used to work for NASA? I'm subscribed to his channel. I can't think of his name right now, but
Made a
And-
box.
made the box.
Yeah.
And he had 4 smartphones in it. And it gave it off a glitter bomb.
Shit ton of
Oh,
glitter.
I-
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love him. Yeah.
We all saw that.
Fart spray.
That guy has created some amazing.
That was
Smart.
hilarious.
He's super smart.
Angel, you got any more chicken, man?
Yeah, I still do.
We could get a package. What's that guy's name? We could have him send a package to Angel.
Oh yeah.
The mailman?
Who, Wisco?
Angel demands sleeves though.
He's like,
There's that juice harp.
I'm going around my neighborhood tomorrow and see if anybody has any old earbuds. I'm gonna get a whole box of them.
That is an
oh
old
my
one.
God. I would use them to record any day.
That was
Earbuds?
An
Yeah.
old bluegrasser, actually.
Uh-huh.
If they have a
But I-
mic.
Well, the age of it, I'm thinking 1920s, maybe.
Wow.
Looks like a frog.
What is that?
It's a
Did
juice
you
harp.
find that in the ground?
Harp and
Looks
whatever
like
you
a torture device.
Chrissy, did you find?
Yeah.
Did you dig that up?
Yeah, play it.
It's a chastity device.
Oh God.
That's not how it works, Chrissy.
You're not getting in there.
want. For
What do you
breast.
want?
Surprise, motherfucker.
What?
You did.
Who said that?
Did you detect that, Chrissy, or is that where'd you get that?
No, it was given to me by an old bluegrasser at a festival.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Ed, I was asking about Alliance, Ohio, because I'm going there for a week
Oh yeah.
in July. Yeah, that's what I was asking. My mom lives there, so I'm taking my wife and my 5 kids, and we're going on there for a week. So
Oh wow, that'd
I
be
was trying to figure out. I was gonna go. I figure while I'm on the road, if I can hook up with a couple of YouTubers, that'd be kind of fun, you know.
want to
that
go
a nice
find
part of
some.
Ohio?
Yeah, I'd love to. That'd be awesome. But I know crap my dad makes me watch is in Pennsylvania. I was chatting with him. He's not that far at all from where I'm going to be at. But if he doesn't watch himself, I'm going to have to visit him in a van down by the river pretty soon. So
In a van down by the river.
What was that girl who lived in a
By the way,
van?
Chris Farley is buried about 2 hours from my house.
Hmm.
Just saying.
Just saying. To answer your question, Brandon, what was that question again?
Remember there was a girl who
I had
lived in her van?
Savannah.
Oh, on the show, Crystal Vanner.
Cool.
Yeah, she said she was going to be on tonight. But you know,
Oh,
she's
what the hell, Chris?
she's run into some trouble. Yeah, she's run into some trouble, and she's having to sell her van. She's actually going to be holed up there with her son and her grandchild for pretty much the entire summer.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah. I just watched her video where she's talking about selling it. She went over all of its you know, accessories and accoutrement, and yeah, she's actually selling it. She calls it
Wow.
Cardinal because it's red.
Cardinal.
Yeah,
Jim, how come you don't comment on the videos you watch?
I did comment on her video. In fact, that's how I found out she was wanting to come on Friday night.
Not on mine.
Why don't Brandon allow me to sleep in his entertainment room? And
Not lions.
Yeah,
just
Brandon.
What?
Brandon, I'm gonna go.
lions.
Oh, we found the target for the night. It's Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm gonna head over your channel right now and say, hey, found you on the Video Calling Show. Hope you sub me back. How's that?
Now that I know,
Go, let's grow.
Ring
Yeah,
the
let's
bell.
go. Let's grow. Not
rang
gonna
the-
happen here.
I rang your bell and hit your red button.
gotta pet the cobra, Pat. Gotta pet the cobra. I know he's watching.
Oh.
That is,
Tony, you do any more of that? We're gonna lose our PG-17 rating.
PG-17. Pretty sure we already lost that, Jim.
Yeah, I know we did.
3 hours from my house, Tony.
All right.
Who's 3 hours?
That's
What's
nothing.
3 hours?
Alliance.
That's like going to the quick trip.
Oh,
Think
Going to the
that's
quick trip.
nothing?
Quick trip.
You think that's nothing?
Dude, I live in the country. It's a half-hour ride to get to Walmart from here.
thank you for the hiccup,
Holy
Brandon.
To do any prospecting, I go at least. an
Oh,
hour
B-Lady
and a
Apiary,
half,
come on.
three.
B-Lady Apiary is in the chat. She's gotta get on.
Oh, she is.
She's
How
awesome.
you doing, B lady?
Okay.
Oh, whoa, that's awesome.
Wow,
Is that Link?
Was that a
Yes.
picture of
Yes,
Zelda?
But
B-Lady
this is
every
my
Friday.
daughter.
That's Link. Whoa, can I see that, Jim? Can you put that on big screen?
No, not with this sort of layout. I could
Oh,
zoom in.
That's my daughter, the anime person.
What? That's awesome. I've always wanted to dress up as Link.
She did a good job, but that was a
Yeah.
big
I have a
anime.
statue of him right there, and like the shield
Yeah.
and sword right there.
Yeah, I was noticing him, and I was
Yeah.
last night I beat the Wii version of it. Zelda.
Oh, I never played that one. I heard it was bad. I'm playing Breath of the Wild right now. It's amazing.
I'm not.
Alright.
A game. That's the last game I've ever played.
All right, real quick.
That's awesome.
I just want Jim to know the B-Lady Apiary would like to know who all the people on your panel are.
Got it.
That's
All right.
what I meant. That's what I meant. Every once in a while, we say our
Yes, absolutely. Well, you want to start with you, Mike?
Okay, Mike Van Doozy.
Go ahead, Jared.
I'm Jared from the channel Wisco Style.
Shameless plug. You next?
Wait,
Yeah, say your channels. You might as
Shameless
well.
plug.
Yeah, might as
Yeah,
well.
plug.
Might as well.
Yeah, that's how they'll know you.
Next.
Yeah.
Brandon?
I'm Brandon B, and my channel's called Brandon B, and I make videos about Brandon B.
For those of you who are wondering, that's Brandon B.
Is your channel about bees?
Yeah.
Not about
Mr. DeMille? Ready for his close up? Come on, let's. There it is. There it is.
Oh, it's me. I'm the hey, bee lady. I'm Tony. I'm the guy with the crazy camera that zooms in whenever the hell it wants to. I have a channel called Viewed This, and we are the YouTube channel guide.
Awesome channel.
Chrissy?
I'm Chrissy. I'm also known as Outdoorsy Gal. Oh. There you go. Just one.
Outdoorsy gal. Oh.
Yeah, and it stands for whatever you can dream up.
Mountain Man?
Man.
Well, I'm from
Hey, Jeremiah Johnson? You want to tell her who you are?
That was a great movie.
I love that movie.
I do too.
And I had my flipping best movies of all time, and I totally left that out. Went up, saw the DVD, and thought, shit, I forgot all about that movie.
Yeah, that was great.
Go ahead, Ed. Tell her who you are.
I'm Ed from Flash in Your Pan.
Angel?
My name is Angel. I am the Angel Munoz Variety Show, and I love to sniff Brandon Fox. Oh! Brandon, watch those suckers, please.
Don't
He also,
make.
has a PO box that he bought in December of 2000.
If you want to send him something.
If you want to send him something. Jim.
I wouldn't mind taking Brandon's dirty socks to wash for him.
I'm Jim from Above and Beyond Drugs.
And I'm PewDiePie.
And I'm T-Series.
No, but you can round up those numbers. They can go ahead and round mine up to 1 million too.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah,
I-
I'll be okay with that.
I was actually who was that? I think it was one of the Schmoyers, the Schmoyer videos, where they're talking about that, and I commented. I said, "Well, great. It looks like YouTube's found a problem that doesn't exist. Good thing they're not working on real troubles."
I don't know what that's about.
Chrissy, the beer lady, right? The beer lady would like to know what you do on your channel.
What do I do on my channel? It's primarily about anything outdoors, of course, but salmon fishing, ice fishing, metal detecting.
I want to start doing metal detecting.
Edibles, collecting wild edibles, like you saw earlier.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Not those kinds.
Not those kind of edibles.
Hey, I live in Canada. Okay, like I live in Ontario.
She says, so the outdoor gal is doing something outdoors? Shocking.
Hey, Ed's in the outdoors now.
Yes, B-Lady, she does stuff outdoors. I hide in my basement. Jim does stuff outdoors. He's a drone pilot. Mike does a lot of stuff outdoors. Actually, he has another channel where he does a lot of outdoor stuff. And then he does what is it, organic gardening and stuff. Right, Mike?
Yeah,
That's
hydroponics.
Hydroponics. Sorry, thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
Brandon goes outdoors when his girlfriend lets him. Wisco goes outdoors and he rides four-wheelers down the street. And Ed's outdoors all the time. He pans for gold. And Angel lives on the couch. That's it.
He goes outside for fried chicken.
He does go out for fried chicken.
And let's not forget, Brandon goes out when he's looking for train yards.
That's from last night.
Yep.
By the way, Viewed This, I just sniffed this.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Angel, how come?
I smell a new channel.
Angel, how come you haven't been by my channel, man?
Well, I don't have not been to very many channels lately because I've been busy getting stuff packed up.
I'm just joking with you, man. I was watching your live stream and then when you were calling everybody out for not coming to your channel.
If you guys see those boxes to the side,
Yep.
I've been busy packing things up because I'm getting things finished up for my move to Arizona, and I haven't been going to very many channels or doing stuff on my channel all that much because there's still a big list of things that need to get done.
After you pack those up, are you going to send them to my P.O. box?
Well, I could go ahead and send you my nipples.
All right, now we're into our territory.
I'll take them.
We just made the transition.
Listen, man, they gotta be worth something. They gotta be worth something on eBay, so I'll take them. Let's go.
Excuse me while I change the content filter.
Oh boy. Well, I guess we got
I want to be the first one to say that, but my age, I don't care.
It's really got to get bad, Ed.
It's
There's no response to that. There's literally no response to that.
when Edge is sitting there shaking his head. You know, it's
Well,
I'm here to show you.
Ed's trying to say something. I'm not sure what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Ed, are you choking? Are you okay? Is this?
And I'm just here to personally show you my ass.
Oh man, that's the last thing.
I just want to know how you get the headphones to stay on your ass like that.
No.
Ooh,
Now.
Oh man, Tony, I could ask you the same thing.
I'll tell you how. I got a big ass, so they squeeze on nice and tight. Hey, we were at work
You only
today,
need one cup per cheek.
We were at work. It was yesterday. I was there, and there was this hat there.
Wait. Story time.
No, it's not. It's not a big story.
Oh.
But I was there yesterday.
Are you sure?
And my boss had this hat in his office, and they put the hat on, and I'm
Sounds
like, this
like
hat's snug, you know. And I look on the back of it, and it's it's on the second snap. Like I have one more snap, and that's it. You know, you can go down to one. So today I'm talking to my general sales manager, and I said something about it, and I said it's so tough for me to find hats. And I just got this huge head, and I do it. My head's and without missing a beat. Story time.
Your webcam's not.
And now, story time with Tony. I need some nice violin music.
Without missing a beat, one of the other managers just looks at me. He's like, "Man, you really do have a huge head." And I was like, "Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate that." I've got it. That's what this is, a flex fit. That's why I love it. I love flex fit hats. They're awesome.
Oh, I don't. They give me a headache.
I love sewing on them.
That's because you also have a huge head then, Jim, and you're wearing too small of a flex fit.
Probably right. Listen, the bee lady. Flex Seal. Oh yeah, that should be my next hat. Flex Seal. I've got nothing to lose. The bee lady wants to know, Mr. Goldpan, do you collect coins? She has some rings that have white quartz with that gold in it from Alaska. What is that gold from Alaska again? Is that the
Klondike?
Black Hills. Klondike.
Klondike. That's Yukon.
I'm thinking Klondike.
Canada.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Not everybody can see the
Tony
chat. You
got
have
it.
to have an
Tony
extra
got it.
window open.
I collect coins. I collect gold.
I was laughing, Jared, because my wife is in the other room and I talk very loud. And I was talking about having a huge head, and my wife texted me from the other room and said, "I'm glad you're finally admitting to people you have a huge head."
Hey, the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem.
That's
That's
true.
correct.
That is
That's
absolutely true.
Oh,
That
there's
being said, I don't have a drinking problem.
Oh, Jared, you have months of therapy to go through, my friend.
Big lady. So big lady, we can see the chat, but since we're in a Zoom room, and we use Zoom to call in, you have to. It's better to put the Zoom screen up because it's about 7 seconds behind. So you got to watch the Zoom screen, otherwise you're going to be behind the conversation.
Right.
So when the Zoom screen is up, you have to pop the chat out, which is what I did. And I try to look over it from time to time, but it's a lot easier to talk to us if you just fire up your camera, because I know you have one. I watch your live stream once in a while, and
We were just in her live stream.
yeah, I listen to your live streams because I'm on the road a lot, so I listen to live streams and I listen to you a lot. So I know you have a camera, and I know you can jump on and hang out with us.
Should.
Unless Mr. B is in bed and you don't want to wake him up, I understand that. Jesse Mendez.
Yay, Jesse! Hi, Jesse.
Oh, he's answering her question. Do you collect silver also? And Jesse says he does.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Jesse's a co-host on Ed's Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time show.
Tuesday night, hang out live. Ooh. With Toledo Jess, Dano, and I.
This
Shameless
thing
plug.
lets us invite people, Jim?
Say that again.
How
This
much?
thing, it lets us invite people?
What lets us invite people?
The Zoom at the bottom of the Zoom, it says participants, chat.
Yes, invite.
Oh yeah, you could. What it'll do is it'll open up a pre-formatted email, and you can send it to any email address you want to, and bring them on.
It just goes on your bill, right?
No, it doesn't cost anything.
Mike, what do you got going on tomorrow again?
I've got a lot of people that I've met like over a couple of years, and I'm just going to invite everybody, try to get as many people as we can into the show, and just content creators hooking up with each other.
Mike, what's your channel?
The one I'm going to be like concentrating on right now is the Creator Spotlight Show.
Yes.
I seen, yeah, Jim, I've seen you in there, and that, like I said, I was coming on here saying, thanks for everybody who showed up, but I've got another one that I started with was hydroponics. It's just under my name. And that one I kind of got going on autopilot. I've been working on that like 2.5 years. But now I just upload like one video a week, and it just kind of runs. And I've got like residual income, like passive income coming on off of that. And I don't have to like constantly work at it, like when you first start and you're worried about uploading and engagement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I've got that one kind of set up. So I was trying to do the Creator Spotlight Show is just kind of helping creators, because like you guys, I mean, we've met, tons of people, and there's people who make great content, but it's just hard to, get out and get noticed once in a while.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
A lot of people, they upload and then it's just, cross your fingers and, hope the algorithms pick you up or something. So
It's kind of how I do it.
Yeah, Wisco's an anomaly, man. He got picked up by the algorithm and literally shot up 2,000 subs in less than a month.
Cool.
Yeah, it was just, and it's still continuing.
It's slowed down a lot.
Well,
Is that Angel with a guitar? Who's playing guitar?
Oh, Angel's gone. What happened?
Oh, Angel.
Was it
Angel did.
I think
jump off.
he went to the post office to check his PO box.
Yeah, but if y'all work on, content and that, you never know that, like, my highest performing video, the hydroponics one, is almost 2 years old, and it didn't really get picked up till like 8 months to a year afterwards, after I uploaded it. And it's got like 25% of my total views, like over 300,000 views is from one video, and 25% of my subs is like 16,000 subs. 25% of that's from one video.
Mm.
Oh, that's
But
great.
that was
That's
like
awesome.
from like,
That's almost exactly how mine is.
Yeah.
It was an older video. It was just an older video that just got picked up randomly. It was like 3 months old at the time, and then it just
Shot.
flew
Yeah.
for no reason.
I have one of them too, but it's only over 4,000. All of a sudden, like,
well, you know what happens is some people don't understand that, like the algorithm, like they try to personify like the algorithm like it's one evil, thing that's against them. But it's like there's thousands of programs, and they're all algorithms. It's all doing math. And what they try to do is figure out who's watching your video by, whenever they put it in front of someone, if they watch it, how long they watch it. And then they look at all the viewing habits, just like all the stuff that we watch on YouTube or anything that they can connect with, whether we like it or not. All our information is being collected, and it's all data. And then what it tries to do is find a bunch of people that have something in common that's watching your content. And when it kind of figures that out, then it tries to build lookalike audiences, because they figure if these people with these common interests like this video, then these might, and then it keeps building and building. And that's why if you don't have like viral videos, like you put it up and 1 million people share it, that sometimes it takes a little while. And, everybody's always focused on, everything, getting uploaded and getting a lot of views. But if you make good content and do your SEO right, you never know when, the algorithm finally figures it out.
Yeah,
One of
best
these days I'll
practices
figure
is
out
always the best.
SEO.
Yeah, best
Right.
practices is always the way to go, rather than working too hard to actually get picked up. Because you will. They're going to recommend you here and there. Here's a great tip. If you guys haven't done this already, open up a Google Analytics account and attach it to your YouTube channel. You will find out so much more than the YouTube Analytics could ever tell you. Like right now, I'm checking out which are my strongest nights. I've only had it hooked up for a couple months, but I can correlate the strongest nights, which are usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays, as opposed to the other three.
Real
Really?
quick, I
Yes.
just want to catch up with the chat. Lady, if you're talking about me, I'm smoking. I'm vaping. I don't know. It's like strawberry lemonade or something.
Yeah,
so I
but it's
wanna
vape.
Wait, strawberry
basically.
lemonade?
vape. Yeah.
And if she's talking about me, I've got vanilla tobacco in here.
Strawberry lemonade.
Ghana's here. You should jump on. Lady, still waiting for you to come on. No, nobody has a silver channel. I don't think. Lady, I saw you ask that earlier. Ed has he does metal detecting and gold panning. So they talk about silver. They find silver. Dorsey Gal also does metal detecting as well.
But I found silver.
Yeah. I metal detect as well, but I don't do it on my channel. My channel is all about other channels. And Mike, I was actually listening to. I was in a stream earlier before I came over to Jim's, and Stacy Morgan was getting interviewed by Double J TV. He was on there doing an interview with him, and Stacy's he's a guy who really wants to. You see, kind of same as you. He just wants to pull a bunch of these little communities together and try to all work together, and try to get a bunch of people together. So we have a big support network and things like that. And he's even funnier. Like he was on doing his own stream before he went on Double J TV, and that guy's. I love Stacy. He's a cool dude, man. But he's nuts, man. He's on there calling people out by name, telling them, stop doing the garbage that you're doing. And I was like, man, really? he's a good. Oh yeah, but he's a good dude, man. Yeah, he was calling out these sub stream people, and yeah, pretty cool.
Ghana,
anyway,
welcome. Good to
yeah.
see you, my friend. And I got a question for the B lady. She says, "Wait, what is that? And where do I link it? What are you referring to?" And I'll certainly answer that question. If you want to come on, here is the actual link.
Come on.
Come on.
Come
I'm
on.
surprised it's here. Road to 100. I'm
And she
surprised
also
Jason.
says, yeah. Oh, I am too. She also says, if you're using YouTube app to stream, you can also stream at Twitch at the same time. It's a game channel, yes, but they have a ton of YouTube channels over there as well. And she's right. I actually did that a few times, but I couldn't find any audience. But that was early on. Oh, the analytic link. Well, when you sign up for an analytics, a Google Analytics account, you'll get what's called a UA number. And in your channel, in the Creator Studio, when there's I can't remember where the thing is. I'll look for it while we're talking. It's been a while since I've been in there, but there is a place where you can actually tie your UA number to your YouTube channel, and then it'll start tracking so much more than the YouTube Analytics does.
Was it like Social Blade? Is it like the Social Blade?
No, well, you know how you look at your analytics for your channel, Chrissy?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, this Google Analytics looks at so many more metrics and activities on your channel than you can find in I'm not saying that the YouTube Analytics isn't good. There's a lot of very valuable information, but you can find out a whole lot more in Google Analytics.
Is it free?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Freebie.
Oh.
Yep. Hi, Arthur Moorhead. How you doing? I thought I saw you in earlier. Yeah. So if you're not doing it, do it, because you can't go wrong. And my theory is that the more Google products you you use, the more favorable you look in their eyes. Think about that for a minute.
I think Arthur just hit 1,000 subscribers.
Did he?
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Emmanuel Goffey's here too. How you doing, Emmanuel?
Congrats.
My battery's at 10%.
We can tell your video went out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
And-
gotta go.
All right, Chrissy. Well, thanks for being on, hon.
Bye bye.
See you,
Okay,
Chrissy.
bye.
Who's that, Tony again?
Oh, not me. I don't have any sound effects.
There we go.
That was for our.
That's the comedy crowd there.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim. I just, well, Brandon, you were in my stream just a little earlier. I just wanted to ask everyone did you all hear about IGTV?
Is that Instagram?
I was listening to you talk about it earlier.
Yeah, I heard some about that. Go
I
ahead.
caught the very end of your stream, and I was going to say hi, and then you said, "All right, I guess that's all the questions. I'm going to go."
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah,
That's all right.
happened.
I get in late.
That happened.
yeah. It's what do you call it? You remember last year, it's IGTV came out and was supposed to be like the YouTube killer, and everybody's pissed off at YouTube because they're like demonetizing everyone. You know, everyone was excited about it. Then it rolled out, and what happened was it's the vertical video, and they were trying to talk everyone into it and say that it's the newest thing, and everyone's on their phone and they're too damn lazy to turn their phone.
I always turn mine.
I always do too. I mean, it takes like half a second.
I can't stand when
But they're telling people not to do it. You know, that they're going to try and do vertical video. They're going to be the new thing and wanting all the content creators to leave YouTube and head over there.
When I go onto someone's channel and they have a vertical video, so it has like the two sides of the screen are just like the video like overlay, or it's black or whatever. It's an immediate turn off for me. Like if I click on it and I see it, I'm like, if you're too lazy to give a shit about your channel, I'm too lazy to watch. And
now that's if somebody like records on their phone.
That's what I'm saying.
And uploads to YouTube.
Right.
Talking if you go to IGTV, you know, you're holding your phone up and they want you to format for that instead of 1089 20, you know, 1920s, flip it the other way.
I get it, but I'm saying like on the YouTube platform, you know, if you're going to be on the platform and you're actually going to care about your channel and actually try to put some content out, you should at least make it so you know,
right.
So in the same, just doing this, you know.
In my last
but in the
video,
same token, go ahead, Brandon.
In my last video, I did like some vertical shots just for like the stylized how the video was. I tried to zoom in on it too, because like I couldn't. What? Go for it. My bad.
Mike, how's that gonna work with something like 4K videos, like drone videos that I do?
Yeah.
Well, they're not. It's still going to be just what they have is vertical right now. That's the only way you could upload. Remember, have any of you used IGTV?
No.
No. All right. You have to come from a desktop. You can't upload from your phone.
Oh no wonder.
And if you try to upload horizontal video, it tell you it's the wrong format. So you had to do landscape, and what I would have to do is take my horizontal video, go back into your editor, flip it vertical, and upload it, and just tell people, you know, and I'd have people turn their phone.
Did they change that?
Yeah. So what you can do, they're making it so you can upload landscape
regular
to
videos?
IGTV, so you don't have to change like all your videos that you have on YouTube right now. You can take those and upload them without reformatting them, and people can flip their phone and it'll still look all right.
What's it going to look like if they don't flip their phone? Is it going to cut it?
It's a smaller one.
Oh, just smaller. Okay.
Right.
Like the YouTube app.
Right, but before, if you had vertical and you put it in there, if you flipped it, it wouldn't flip.
So B-Lady's been asking a lot over here in the chat, so I just want to say some stuff real quick. She was asking about IGTV as it's Instagram TV. They're trying to relaunch it now and trying to get it going. You see people on Instagram going live nowadays. I see that. You know, I saw that you upload to many platforms at once. I think that's kind of cool, but at the same time I'm not too sure about it. And the reason I'm not too sure about it is because I have a friend who has a gaming channel, and he got a warning letter from YouTube because he mentioned it. So I guess if you don't mention it, you're okay. But he mentioned that he was also streaming on Twitch at the same time, and the one thing YouTube doesn't want you doing is ever sending people away from their platform to another platform. So he got an email from them basically telling him, you know, cut the crap. And I saw that you said that the homesteaders where you come from are still rooted and don't trust YouTube, so they copy their videos onto another platform also, and I get that. But at the same time, if you're uploading a video, I save all my videos on my computer, so I don't ever have to worry about YouTube crashing or taking my content and shutting me down because I have all my stuff saved, everything saved. So,
no, this is that there's some people that are just on Facebook, and there's some people that are just on IG, and they don't, you know, we're creators and we reach out to all the different platforms trying to, you know, extend our reach, but there's some people that don't cross platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't right now.
What YouTube don't like is you multi-streaming.
Right.
Yeah. You're doing it.
Yeah.
But if you take your content that you have that you just upload to YouTube, and you can take that and upload it to IGTV, once they get the discoverability in that, you might have, you know, somebody over there might find you, and, you know, their search sucks right now. But if they find you over there.
I do that too.
It's always good to have multiple platforms.
It is.
It's just getting easier.
Yeah, I put links to my videos on Twitter and Instagram. I link my videos into Facebook. I have a Facebook page that nobody ever goes to, but I have one. You know, so I mean,
PO box.
yeah, so
It's like Angel's PO box.
that's my PO box. Yeah,
You got a promo, brother. Got a promo.
so yeah, I mean, I'm always constantly trying to push it. I got like 140 followers on it, but like I literally get like 2 or 3 views per post. It's pretty bad. Yeah, so I mean, right now, I mean, I'm just on YouTube, and honestly, I mean, I'm happy with that for now. I really am. It's a lot of work, and
Yeah, it is.
you know, I'm just trying to stay afloat right now. You know, I'm getting ready to launch a second channel, and why, and that's it's gonna,
You're a
Yeah, glutton for punishment.
I really am.
Live trip travels. I don't hand out cards or stickers about the channel just yet, and it wouldn't be exclusively car shows. I know that I did have a show about going to the Mecum Auto Auction, but that's not a regular occurrence for me. I do go to a lot of car shows, but I do try to wear my shirt a lot. I get questioned a lot about it too. What does that mean?
Speaking of that, Jim,
Hmm.
I got a picture in the paper yesterday when I was working on the storm damage,
Uh-huh.
and I was telling the guy I worked with was like, you have your flash in your pants shirt underneath that one shirt? I'm like, I wore that yesterday.
Oh man.
Can you wait a half an hour? I'll be right back.
I did a video on an opening of a Wawa store, right? And the video was of Wawa officials doing the opening ceremony. Well, in the background of that video, you could barely hear, was music that Wawa paid for to have streamed through their store, right? I got a copyright strike against it because the background video had the music in it from the store playing, and anyway, I disputed it because Wawa paid for the music to come in and had me shooting the opening. So where the hell's the copyright? They're already paying for the music.
Oh yeah, well, I had the same situation happen to me once, but almost several times. That I was doing a live shot for a client, and they had hired a DJ, and he was just playing music that he owned. Facebook shut us down, shut the live stream down.
And B Lady, I know you said what it was paid for, but there's the thing: you paid for it. Wawa paid for it to use it at their thing. But Jim didn't pay to stream it on YouTube. It's just like if you pay for a pay-per-view, but you own a bar, you pay for a boxing fight, and then you show it in the bar. If they don't know that your cable account is for a bar, then they find out that you showed it to patrons. They'll whack you for whatever your occupancy is.
Mhm.
They whack you for the price of the pay-per-view times your occupancy. I used to work in a bar, and that happened to them. So
Yeah, but this is a music service like you would go to Walmart and hear the music.
No, I understand that, and you know, talking about what Jim was saying about getting shut down, I know a guy who he streams Fortnite, and when he's streaming Fortnite, you know, he's talking and this and that and whatever. Well, he took his headset off one day and put it on his desk, and he said, "I'll be right back and get a drink." And I couldn't even hear it until it happened to him, and I went back and watched. I had to crank the volume up, but you could hear a commercial on the TV in the background when he was getting a drink, and he got a copyright strike for the music in the commercial. It's so ridiculous.
It is.
Crazy.
You know, the only safe bet is to not allow it to go on. What I would do after that is I would literally have some canned music, and I try to use what they supply, right? And I'll play that without going to the live video until they actually start the proceedings. Saved me many times.
That because
Tony was warning me about
going on at the time. While the live ceremony was going on, that music was in the background, so I couldn't.
Oh yeah.
I uploaded a vlog, and it has like music like playing in the background because I was at Frankincense collectible show, and you know, people just play music like at their little shops and stuff. And Tony actually messaged me. He was like, "Dude, watch out for that, because you might get a copy strike." But I
Well,
just like,
is it a copyright strike or a notice?
I haven't gotten anything.
I've
but
gotten
he was-
notices before. They're no big deal.
No.
I just make it non-monetized, and they don't give the revenue from it.
Yeah.
But imagine if you were though, like getting like a lot of money off every single videos, and then like you get copy strikes for like a bunch of videos. It just stops right away. Like they don't even give you a chance.
No.
Like
Yeah, look what happened to Reyes.
yeah,
yeah.
like they cut your money right away. That's insane.
Yeah, the worst part is they put the onus on you to go talk to that person who put the strike on and try to get it lifted. And nine times out of 10, it's some fly-by-night institute that you can't get a hold of. It's brutal.
That's exactly it. You know,
Yeah, they have 30
that
days
on a daily too.
yeah, and now, I mean, you know, the other thing that you got to worry about now is like, you know, Brandon and I know this guy Reyes, and Reyes the entrepreneur, and he, you know, he's got a huge channel. He's got 250,000 subscribers now. He's guy's flying, and he.
You notice he changed his like intro music.
Yeah, we had to. He had this intro music, and he got it off a free website, and he even had a letter from them to send to YouTube saying, no, we provided this music or whatever, but somebody claimed that it was their music, and he had to fight it. And then when he fought it, eventually the people relented. But it was just some company in another country just claiming, hey, that's my music. And then finally they relented, and YouTube said, okay, well, they said, you know, it's not their music or whatever, and you know, but he lost like 6 weeks of monetization, and that person got it because they claimed it was theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube said, if you want that money back, you have to go take them to court for it.
Yeah.
And
that's why
he lives off of YouTube. He lives off of YouTube though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's his job.
Yeah.
Like it's his job. He just got a new house.
Bunch of videos.
There's a video of a guy out there. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll share it with you guys later. But of a guy who wrote an original song.
That's
just
the one I was
music.
talking about. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
exactly that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's nuts. That's
What happened? Go on. I didn't hear.
Well,
Go ahead,
he
Tony.
wrote some music. It was original music he wrote, and then down the road he got a copyright strike for his own song he wrote. And he was like, "What the hell?" So he went to this channel, and this woman had taken his music and she sang lyrics and made a song out of it. And then she gave him a copyright strike for the music he had on his channel because it was in her song.
What?
He wrote the music, and that's
Oh my god.
that's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
We're actually talking about a different one, Tony. The one I was talking about was a guy who it was like Magic Jones. It was all him, and some fly-by-night decided to throw a copyright claim on it, and it took him months to clear that up. The email addresses that they gave him to contact these people, were dead. Oh yeah, phone numbers were dead. It was just, and it's a shotgun. It's like in any of the other scam artists, right? It's all a shotgun approach. They're gonna throw as many copyright strikes out there as they possibly can, try to monetize it, take the cash, and leave people scrambling trying to get their rights back. Sucks.
Hey,
That's YouTube's fault from my perspective.
Yeah, they need to freaking fix that. Like,
well, they kind of wash their hands of it. It's like they were in between it, and now they're like, it's
If
they
if they wash their hands of it, they should never kill it until it's proven that it's a valid copyright strike. Is my position.
Oh no, I think we all agree with you on that. Absolutely, but that's what they do, though. Mike's right. They're like, hey, this person put a copyright strike at you, and you're like, well, what can I do? And they're like, that's between you two. Like,
yeah, I know, but the moment, it is between us two. But the moment they cut that off based on a claim, whether it's real or falsified, is the moment they become directly involved.
And to me, what they should do is, if they're going to demonetize your video because somebody put a claim in, then that money should just freeze. Nobody should get the money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Yep. I agree.
They'll split the money now. They do. They'll split the money, but regardless, I won't share the income of nothing.
Yeah, that's why Ed immediately demonetizes that video.
Yeah.
I've done a couple like that. But like Brandon said, there's some guys that are out there that are living off of YouTube and that.
They're
And each,
just
you know,
doing
if they, you know, get copyright strikes on 25% of their stuff, I mean, that's a major chunk of money.
Well,
Yeah, and it's their fault because they need to diversify. I would never depend on YouTube alone as my sole source of income. Once you,
They probably have other sources, but
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah.
like the
if you're
biggest
making,
chunk though. It's like the biggest part though.
I wouldn't even allow that to happen. I mean, this is a platform that you know, we all know where the shortcomings are. If I was to let's say this channel started making enough where I could just stop doing work for other clients, I still wouldn't because of the very nature of this platform.
All the changes they keep making.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's nothing is set in stone forever.
You know, I've heard, you know, and YouTube is constantly making changes. And one of the things I heard recently,
Just a minute, Tony, before you get into that. B lady, take care, hon. Thanks for being here. We're gonna get you up here, whether it's a one-on-one or a panel show. Sound good?
Yeah.
I'd love to have you on.
I'd love to see her on here. I think that'd be great. I think you and her together would make a really cool interview, you know?
I think it would. I absolutely do think it would. Now go ahead with your story, Tony. I'll even forego the graphic.
What we're talking about?
The changes you just heard. The changes you just heard.
Changes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, there's always changes going on, and so like I heard the other night on another channel they were talking about, you know, YouTube hiding your sub count and this and that, and I've seen a bunch of them making videos about it, and I didn't realize because a couple of the videos that I watched, it was like, you know, the stream that I saw was Pusha Studios, and I didn't get a chance to listen to it. So they probably explained it well. I don't know, but I saw 2 other videos, and it was just guys like doom and glooming it, like they're gonna hide your sub count, no one's gonna know, you know. But I realized they're not hiding your sub count; they're just rounding your sub count,
abbreviated.
You know? Yeah, it's gonna be abbreviated. So you know, up until 1,000, they'll show your actual sub count, but after that, it'll be one.
But that's what gets views.
Okay, you know. So
yeah.
Yeah, but
You
I mean,
know,
so
where it comes out, they get out, you know, like you said, the doom and gloom or the fear, and that when something changes, then they're all like, you know, the end of YouTube, and you know, instead of just coming out explaining it, that doesn't get many views.
Yeah, well, I think just like Instagram's like trying to hide the likes. You know, people are dependent on like, you know, the numbers. You know what I mean? So I think that kind of is a good thing. Just kind of, you know, make it more simple, not so.
But you all heard of you all heard of like cancel culture? Or
that's all what I'm into right now. And not into, but like, you know, that's what's going on.
That might be why they're doing this and abbreviating it is just that, you know, there's people like, I don't know if y'all heard of like that James Charles and Tati, and
that's all I've been. Me and my girlfriend, that's all we've been like. That drama is crazy.
When that happens, there's people, big YouTubers with millions of subs, and then the drama happens, and people sit there and watch their counts go up and down, and they sub and unsub and back and forth.
Just like the PewDiePie and T-Series thing. That's what kind
of
started.
Well, now that was everybody like they were trying to see how many they could get for PewDiePie. But this other thing is when everybody gets pissed off at a creator, they start unsubbing and they sit there and watch.
Have you guys heard about
people that make a lot of money? You know, so the people that are bringing in a lot of money for YouTube are losing subs that, you know, and people are sitting there watching it like it's.
Yeah.
I think that's you know.
You think that's what precipitated it?
Go from like 14.1 million down to 14 million. You'd be sitting there for, you know, half a day. Nobody's going to sit and watch. But when that ticker's going, everybody's sitting around and, you know,
it was insane. I have a video recorded where, the James Charles thing was going on. Every time I would just hit my thumb like this, he was losing thousands that fast. Every time I would just go like that.
Yeah, and a lot of it's just because people see this happening and they do it.
That's why. It's
and then these people are making money for YouTube. You know, millions of people.
Have you heard of Pro Jared? Did you guys hear of Pro Jared? He had 1 million subscribers. That's huge in the gaming community. Like, to crack 1 million.
That's with
and
Maze Banks.
He cheated on his wife. No. That's I'm just getting caught up on that right now.
So there's so much going on.
No, he cheated on his wife, and oh my God. But he's in that cancel culture just started, and so now he's like down to 700,000. He lost like his million. You know what I mean? and now he's like pretty much done. There's like meme after meme after meme about him, and
See, because
he
people can
hasn't-
get mad and unsubscribe and that, but this thing where when something happens and then they all sit on there like it's some game and just unsub, and then these people are actually making a lot of money off of YouTube and making YouTube a lot of money. All of a sudden they drop millions of subs and views. You know,
it's bad for.
I think it's all about money. I think that's part of, them abbreviating is because nobody's going to sit and watch you, wait for, to go from, 13 million to 12.9. They're not going to sit all day, sit there and watch. But when you see it ticking down one at a time and you're over there clicking on it.
You might be right. You might be right. You know who I feel bad about in this, and I'll let you get to that in a minute, Jim, is those people who would depend on those hidden numbers. Because you got to remember that, Brandon, you say everybody's about the numbers. Well, there's a reason for that beyond our egos. A lot of those people who have the numbers use that to their advantage to, promote products, and they make their living that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you start,
No, you'll still have it in your analytics. If you try to do brand deals and that, you'll have stuff that you can show.
Like you
well,
can
that's
show them.
true. That's true. But I wonder how much, for lack of a better term, street cred you lose in the open public. That would be
I
my
agree.
concern. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
because we're talking about six figures for those guys in the millions that are not
Right.
being
But if you-
accounted
I mean,
for the
if you're
general
going for a
public.
brand deal, if you have like 6 million or 6.1, I mean,
Yeah, it may not matter at that point, but 2 million sounds a lot better than 1 million. And if you've got 1,999,000, yeah, 1.9, and it only shows because they round down, they don't round up at all.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, they're going to totally round down. You're not going to see 2 million until that odometer trips.
right. So which one of you are going to hit 1 million first?
Oh, me, of course.
Right.
Jim,
Was I fast enough?
always goes like,
Won't be me.
But I don't even look at the
Way to
numbers.
go.
I try not to even look at my subs. I don't want to know. I just want to do my show. And I want to do a good job. That's my whole gig. I want to attract as many people as I can, but
580
your weapon.
now.
I have how much?
582. You're growing pretty good.
Oh, sweet. Very sweet.
I check the views. How many times a video has been viewed?
Yeah. Because I want to know if I've done anything, if I've done the right SEO on it.
Your retention is the important one.
Yeah. And I'm doing pretty good on that.
It's really quick. Like I'm always on my phone, so it's like super quick to check. It's like,
Yeah, I'm averaging about 15 minutes, which for my format is not bad. There's not a whole lot of people after the fact are going to be looking to, hang out for an hour or 2, 3 hours. So I'm very
I just
happy with that.
realized I was muted this whole time.
no
Well, you
wonder.
were.
Oh my God,
I think we probably did that because we heard your keyboard.
Yeah, I muted you,
Yeah,
man, because
click,
you were
click,
banging on your
oh,
keyboard
did you?
real hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
People say
I
type
just hit 2,500 subscribers today.
Oh, congratulations, dude.
Yeah, cool.
Congrats, dude. Cheers.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm at 2504 right now.
I'm gonna make a video about Wisconsin accents in Indiana, and wait for it to take off.
There you
Now,
go.
hold on, what does that have? I think it just passed 50,000 views.
Nice.
Man, that's
think.
crazy.
True, Susan.
I can't imagine having a video like hit 1,000 views. That'd
Yep.
be crazy.
Yeah. My best one's got 50,000.
My best
I've
video is
got-
like 325.
And it's mine.
And it's James.
I've
That's
got
so cool.
1,
I love
2,
that.
3, 4, 5. I've got 6 videos over 1,000. That's it.
Nice.
That's awesome.
My top one's like 37,000.
I have
So
one
you
on
do
another
Wisco?
channel. Go ahead, Mike.
Are you monetized?
I'm
I
working
asked-
on it.
You're working on it.
He's applied. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
I don't know. They're looking at it. So
We literally went from 200 subs to 2,500 subs in 3 weeks. So
yeah,
Okay,
they're
so
gonna,
you're still
they're
in
gonna be
there.
yeah,
That's
they're gonna be looking
insane.
at something.
Yep.
That's insane.
Who's Tony knows Michael Fire Jr. He was, I mean, that was like 8 months or something,
Best hour of the day.
yeah,
If you guys watch, I mean, instead of looking like each like video views and that too, watch your like channel views, like how much you know, because your total views once you get monetized. If you keep producing content, you get stuff that's related, like Jim stuff's all related, and Tony, it's when people come onto your channel that they're gonna have stuff to binge on. And that's where you're gonna start getting the, you know, your views, because if it's just like 1 or 2 videos here and there, you're not gonna make much as far as AdSense.
I come up with ideas all the time for videos, like, oh, I should make a video about this. I should do this. It's really cool to share. And then I'm like, I can't, because it doesn't make any sense for my channel.
Here's my question.
Video, and I put it up there. You know what I mean? Like, I need to just make like a fucking throwaway channel that I can just, all these crazy ideas of, I can just.
That's what you're gonna do, right?
I have one.
Yeah.
I have one. My highest video is like at
Just call it Storytime with
27,000.
Tony.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Storytime with Tony. That's not even a throwaway, man. That is a niche. I know.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what? Decided.
Do it. Storytime with Tony. Tony.
I'm eating a banana now. I feel safe to eat this now that Angel's on.
Tony, I still need to. Tony, I totally forgot. I need to make that intro thing for your new channel that you're doing. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Yeah, but the throwaway channels, I've got a throwaway channel that one of my videos has 27,000 views on it.
Really?
Yeah, but I only have like I don't know, a handful, 20, 22 subscribers on there, because I hardly ever upload, and it's all over the place. It's just that crap that I throw out there that, you know, it's got nowhere else to go.
What channel's that?
I'm not telling.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask too. I was like, you won't tell.
So my buddy used to.
I'll tell you if you email me.
My buddy used to run the EWA, the Eastern Wrestling Alliance, in Maine. He owns the federation, and if anybody watches wrestling nowadays, a lot of the wrestlers that are on TV nowadays all trained in his federation, come through his federation. There's this girl who was a really popular wrestler, and her name is Sasha Banks.
I'll be right back.
And she used to be in his federation. Back then, her name was Mercedes. And he was over my house, so they showed me he's got like 87 subscribers on his channel, but he has a 5-minute match with her on his channel and has like 57,000 views. And I'm like, so because he's telling me about it, he's like, oh yeah, it's over 50,000 views. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's insane. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, is your channel monetized? He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, well, you would know if it's monetized. He's like, yeah, I don't know. Well, what do you need to get monetized? You need 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours. And he's like, oh no, I don't even have 100 subs. I'm like, you have less than 100 subs, you have 15,000 view video. He's like, oh yeah. And then he pulled up, it was like 57.
That's easy views. Because I get a lot of people who come from Facebook and watch my videos. Now my Facebook channel or page, like you said, isn't doing crap. But I post into certain groups, and they'll all come over, watch the videos, and never subscribe.
Yeah.
Hi, Sisters Wood.
Yeah.
We just started a live show.
Yeah, she says, guys, wondering if you can help us girls. I'd love to help you girls. Tell us what you need help with. Just started a live show, Parachat, and we are having issues with the panel windows. They don't show up when we are live. What are you using for that panel? Would be my question, Sisters Wood.
Are you using StreamYard?
StreamYard or Zoom or Hangouts?
Oh, yeah.
Because I did that stream and I used StreamYard, and I know people use it and they love it and everything. But that one stream that I did, I had Wisco and Crap My Dad Makes Me watch on the show with me, and everyone could hear them and they could see them, but I couldn't see or hear either one of them. Yeah, you remember, right? So I'm sitting there talking to everyone.
Oh, I do too.
Everyone in the chat's like, you guys are talking over each other. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Tony was just like,
Hangouts too.
Let me just talk for like no pause breaks or anything, and they kept saying, I can't get a word in.
Yeah, Lewis goes like, Tony, slow down.
I don't know. The Sisters Would. I don't know anything about Google Hangouts. Yeah.
Hangouts. There's times when I get on Hangouts where when someone comes in, you can't hear their audio.
Yeah.
So you got to have them go out and come back in.
I actually used that with the Reyes interview.
Well, I got to ask this. Are you going live with Google Hangouts, or are you using Google Hangouts as a source in, say, OBS or Zoom? vMix, I'm sorry. That would be my next question. Because Google Hangouts should be pretty easy. If you guys can all hear each other and see each other, if you go live straight through Hangouts, that should be a no-brainer. It should go straight through, and everybody will be able to see you.
The Sisters Would. Why don't you jump on?
Yeah, jump on. We can talk about it. Here, let me See if I still got the link in my. Yep, I do.
Got it.
There you go.
Good Lord, Jim, are you breaking records here tonight?
Am I?
There you go.
I don't know.
Not yet, I don't think.
Not on air. Because I think I've had on here, what was it, about 12, 14 at one
Yeah, I
time?
think it was 13 or 14.
Yeah,
It
about
was
2 weeks
crazy.
ago.
It
Mhm.
was
Oh,
jamming.
Yeah.
It was jamming. We had Crystal on, a bunch of us. Man,
Yep.
it's crazy.
Outdoorsy gal, phobias.
Mike, while he's doing that, are you going to be making changes to your channel? Is that what you were
My
saying?
new phobia. I got it.
What-
Bad
I'm sorry.
green
What?
screen.
What'd you say, Jim?
I was saying, Mike, while Jim's doing that, were you saying that you were going to be making changes to your channel?
You talking about the creator spotlight one, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a little. It's I just started. That was like a little informal. We're going to be doing. I don't know if you. I saw you in a couple. I didn't know if you were in one where I was explaining. I'm going to have a bunch of different programs, and it's not just like Jim's doing like interviews. You know, that's cool. So there's some other channels that do that. I was also going to have like creator help, kind of like we're all here at one time. You know, maybe one night is everybody just get on and you just pick a topic for YouTube and, you know, something we're having trouble with and, you know, just work on that. There's like collab corner is going to be where everybody can make a profile and say like, Brandon, you make music and say you don't really know how to shoot good video, but there's like people out there who do kick-ass videos.
Yeah.
And you guys could get together and get together and, you know, make a great video and both have your name on it. But most of the collabs that people are doing right now, like close knit friends and most of their viewers, you know, both those friends have the same viewers.
Yeah.
But when you reach out and you get, you know, you start reaching these other creators and you start, you know, bringing in other people, you have other branches of an audience that you might not have had before.
Collabs.
That's a great idea.
Right.
I like that.
And then one day might just be like big idea, you know, like Jim was saying, you know, you have a bunch of ideas for things. And like me, I have hydroponics and have a lot of ideas, but I'd never make a video because it'd just kill my channel. But, you know, maybe if we all sit around and just spitball and brainstorm and have a drink and, you know, spit out ideas.
Ooh,
and maybe,
drinks. I like that.
Yeah. You know, just some kind of fun and everybody, you know, help each other. You know, if somebody, like I said in the thing, if somebody could take my idea and, you know, make a video and bring it to life, you know, something I might never get a chance to do, you know, that might be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's always cool.
Yeah, God, we wish we had a better connection too.
Yeah, no kidding. And I'd like to just add to that, Mike. And my channel isn't just about interviews. It's literally about anybody, right? Just to chat. If it turns out to be an interview, cool. You know, but because I'm going to ask questions about them, I want to get to know people, which kind of turns into an interview. But the unique thing about my show is you know, we just come on and we just talk. Yeah.
Right.
With the exception of Friday nights and Wednesday nights, of course.
Right. I've got a question. I don't know if any of you guys can answer this question or not, but I'm asking anyway. So,
Are you eating cheese?
I was like, what are you eating?
Was
no,
that the
it
question?
It was like these chocolate and Rice Krispie things that my grandma makes. They're fucking delicious.
Oh.
But okay, so my question is,
Beep that out.
do you think that once you become monetized, that since you're making money for YouTube and yourself, do you think YouTube is going to recommend your content to more people just because you're making it more money?
They claim
Yes.
they don't.
They claim
They
they
claim
don't,
they don't, but I believe
Right.
they
but I
do.
guarantee they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
I can tell you,
That's- See, that's what I'm kind of interested because, like, I feel like my channel would be a perfect example of that because mine, you know, blew up without being monetized.
Yeah, but you also got somebody local in Wisconsin found you, posted you to a Wisconsin Facebook group, I think, or something like that. And that's
Yeah.
how it started.
Yeah.
And then once because like 400 of your views come from Facebook, so that has to be what happened. So once that happened, and YouTube was like, whoa, you know, why is everybody going to this one video? So that's why your video got pushed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten pushed.
I suppose.
You know, I think that's what happened. They saw that you were pulling in an outside source, so they wanted to push it on their platform because they figured that, you know what I mean. But now I truly believe, and I could be wrong, but I truly believe that if you're monetized, of course they're going to make money off of you through the advertisers, so they're going to push you more. Look at your recommended page when you go on, right? Look at all the videos on the recommended page. I don't think that I ever see anybody who's not monetized on my recommendation.
Oh yeah.
No, not unless you're
Actually-
subscribed to him or something like that.
I get Brad's videos on mine, recommended page.
I
Tony,
don't.
I get yours sometimes.
But you're subscribed to them, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's why they're going to show
Yeah,
you.
I think that's why.
Yeah, they're going to show you your subscribe pages, and they're also going to show you what other people who are subscribed to them watch if it's similar content.
Right.
But yeah, but like Tony's right. When you go on there, you could count the ones that that come out of the blue with less than say 1,000 or 4,000 the limit on one hand.
But
Literally.
when I first started, the requirement was 10,000 views.
Yes.
And that's what, so I hit 10,000, but then I was watching all this stuff like Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon and everything. And Casey Neistat said he was over 1 million, before he monetized. And there was this narrative going around all the YouTube guru channels saying, maybe you shouldn't do it. And it irritates your, viewers, and they might not sub or they might not watch. And so I didn't monetize. I don't know how many views I got, but it was like months and months afterwards.
Mhm.
But then once I finally said, screw it, I'm seeing ads on everybody's videos.
Yep.
And why shouldn't? And they're putting ads on your video whether you're monetized or not.
Yeah.
It's just you're not sharing in the revenue.
Yes.
So I said as long as they're placing an ad there, I might as well sharing that.
Yeah,
But when I did do that, within a couple of weeks, unless it's coincidence or serendipity or something, my channel did start gaining traction.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Makes
I
sense.
believe that, yeah.
And let's
So,
not
so
forget.
you s-
Hang on, Jared. Let's not forget about your channel. If that's true, and somebody shared you from like a Facebook or something, we all have to remember that one of the pieces of the algorithm is popularity. It's been that
Sure.
way. It's been that way in Google search algorithm forever, right? So the more qualified links you have going to your site means that somebody has thought that your content is worthy enough to go. The more of those you have, the higher they're going to show you for keyword phrases. Another similar site that may not have that kind of popularity. So I have to imagine that YouTube is going to be the same way. So what were you going to say?
Oh yeah, Mike, you were saying, so when you monetized, like after you monetized, your channel started to gain more traction. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think. I mean, like as far as total channel views, not just open a video, but just watching, because when you first monetize, and then when I first got the first like 25 cents or something, I showed my wife. I was like, hey, look, it's possible, because up until then you really don't know. And I was like, now all I got to do is scale it, So when I got that first thing come in, so I was watching in the beginning, and as it, within a couple of weeks, sub counts, total channel views, and that started going up.
Yeah.
And it's been like a constant, then you're gonna have your little dips, Christmas and the Super Bowl and different things, but it's been like steadily, taking off. But everything on the channel is all built around one thing. Like I said, when you get comments where people come on and go, I love your videos, I'm gonna binge watch them all, you're like, cool, that's what you want.
I'm starting to get that crowd on my channel now.
Yeah. So if you work towards that, that's
I got a comment tonight that was completely out of the blue. It was just so weird. I got I'm looking it up right now. Where is it? Hold on.
While you're thinking of that, Tony, Outdoorsy
Anyway.
Gal, hang on. While you're thinking of Outdoorsy Gal, so does YouTube send you a check, and how do they get your mailing address? YouTube doesn't send you a check. You probably get it from AdWords or AdSense.
Yep.
And when you sign up for an account, they're gonna have to know your billing information. That's how that happens.
So,
I do direct deposit.
yes.
Yeah.
So I was at work today, and I'm in meetings all day, and I'm in the middle of a meeting, and my phone flashes a notification at noon, right? And I get this comment on one of my videos, and it says, please always stay connected. I'm your new friend and subscriber, with a bunch of bells, a bunch of fingers pointing at the bells, a bunch of thumbs up, and a bunch of hearts. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what? Where did that come out of? You know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, I know that the sub people, that's what they do. You know what I mean? It's so cheesy, so stupid, so queer. I hate it. But out of nowhere, someone just shows up on my channel who I've never heard of and puts that on there. Like, what are they, just randomly picking people now, hoping to pick up subs? It's crazy.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it was, I had just checked maybe 20 minutes earlier. I'm constantly clicking on my TubeBuddy app and seeing my live sub count. And so I looked at my live sub count, and then like 20 minutes later, I get this comment, and I click on TubeBuddy and I watch it go up one, and then while TubeBuddy's on the screen, it goes down one immediately. I was like, yep, that's what they do.
Yeah.
They click and then it's so ridiculous, so funny.
It is. It is. Why people want empty subs is beyond me. I guess it's just like Brandon, you were talking about. It's a numbers thing. Makes them feel better. Yeah.
I had my
But
only
YouTube
one.
makes it that way because if you don't have the numbers, you're not going to make any money from them.
That's
anyway.
true. That's true. And that's a problem that YouTube created when they up the threshold.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm all
How
about
many-
the numbers.
How many? It's 4,000 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4,000 watch hours.
And
That,
you
that
add it-
translates roughly into 240,000 minutes, I believe.
That's the thing. They show you the analytics in minutes, so you got to turn around and
200.
Gotta do the math.
Yeah.
Thanks,
we saw
YouTube.
a stream. We saw a
Yeah.
stream on last night that had 2,200 people in it, and this
Holy
guy has 2,200 subscribers. And
how the heck?
What? How's that happen?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
well, Brad was looking at it, and Brad thinks that he was streaming on Facebook, and then pulling the people from Facebook into YouTube, because when you clicked on participants, it only listed 20 names. Nobody was talking, but it showed. It said people in chat 2.2 thousand. So I did the math real quick, and I was talking with Brad, and I was like, "Dude, this person has to stream for 1 hour and 49 minutes, and they hit 4,000 watch hours. 1 hour and 49 minutes to stream
I
with
did not know
2,000 people.
you get watch hours.
Yes,
or
for every
time.
person. So right now,
You do. For
right
streams?
now, say there's, I don't know how many people in the chat right now because I can't see it, but say there's 10 people in the chat. Every minute, Jim gets 10 minutes of watch time.
Yep.
When you're live streaming, you get a minute for every person. So yeah, it adds up a lot faster. That's why you see all these people that are just doing live streams that are just worthless. They have the
Is
phone
that
sitting on
why
the
they're
table
doing those
and they're not doing. Yes, absolutely. That's why you see these big channels and they're doing these let's go, let's grow, because they're pulling in 80, 90, 100 people.
Yep.
And they're all just subbing each other. And the person who's running that channel, all they're caring about is they're building mega watch time.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Mega watch time.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
because when I ended my live, like my giveaway live, or the one before that, when I hit 250 subscribers, it says like 15 hours watch time. I was like, what?
Well, that will adjust. It's
Well,
weird
like-
right in the beginning, but in 48 hours it'll adjust. But you will see when you look at your analytics, it comes across and you see the big spike when if you're not normally a live streamer. Like I've only done a couple live streams. Every time I do them, I see my thing going up and down, then I see this big spike, and then it comes back down to normal.
Yeah.
Because that's when I was live streaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And every time I see it, I'm like, man, I gotta live stream more often, but I don't.
Yeah.
I wanted,
For me,
That's why everybody and their brother is live streaming.
Absolutely.
All right.
like for me, I just hit a 250,000 watch minutes.
So you're in, yeah.
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
holy shit. Sorry.
Nice.
200. Yeah, I'm at
That's
200.
okay, Brandon.
252.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
that's what
Jim,
you look at getting
I'm
your
curious.
whole channel.
Jim,
know-
can you tell us yours?
Can I what?
Can you tell us your watch time?
My watch time? Oh yeah. Let me get to it. By the way, if you want to add that that YouTube UA, or I'm sorry, the Google Analytics UA code, you go into your settings when you're in Creator Studio. Go into your settings, and it'll be in your other settings, advanced channel settings, and on that page you'll see the spot for the UA number down at the bottom. Google Analytics Property Tracking ID. That's what you'll get when you sign up for a Google Analytics account. And once you save that, it'll start collecting data. It won't do anything retroactively, but it will start collecting data, and then you'll see just a crap ton more stuff than you've seen before. Sounded like we had somebody else jump in, Cassandra.
This community is so cool. Like, even though no one's really just committed 100% into I gotta get to that mark, you know what I mean? We all have a knowledge of how to get there, and we are trying to get there. I don't know.
Jim, you want us to all be quiet for a minute so you can try to walk Cassandra down on
Oh,
the camera and
yeah, Cassandra. When you look at your Zoom interface, and I think she's on her phone, so this may be a little different. Down in the lower left, you'll see a little microphone and a little camera. If you click those up buttons, it should give you the opportunity to choose your camera and your, I'm going to say, I asked to start video. Maybe that'll start you on video, but you'll have to choose the microphone, which will probably be your built-in mic. Well, there might be her camera. I
You
asked to
might
start
have
a
to
video.
click the click here on the Zoom page.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
mine did not automatically show up. I had to hit click here.
Okay. But I think she said in the chat she was going to try to use her phone, which is fine. But the interface is a little bit different. You weren't talking about the phone, were you, Jim?
Camera came on.
Oh, I see her camera. I see her camera.
She must have found.
Yep.
Paranormal stuff. Huh?
What are you looking for, Brandon? All time? Or just like the last 30 days?
Well, all time. I was more thinking about, honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm at about 113,000 minutes.
I have like
Hey.
I have like 2,000. Hi, Cassandra.
Hey,
Yeah,
We
I'm
see
with
ya.
you.
You have 2,000, Tony?
Yeah, 2,000. Is that pathetic?
2,000 what? Hours or minutes?
No, minutes.
2,000 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
horrible. Well,
Look,
you know,
Brandon,
when I first started out, if you look at my videos, they were 6 to 11 minutes long. But I was getting drop off in a minute and a half to 2 minutes. So all my videos now are like 3-minute videos, and my retention's gone up a lot. So you know, I just realized my you know, I've changed a lot of things. I've changed the length of my videos. I've changed the style of my videos and things like that. So so I'm getting much better retention now. Getting, you know, but my videos are much shorter. So that's what it is, you know. Cassandra, what's going on? Can you hear us?
Now, what are you going by? 7 days or
All time?
All time, Ed. All time.
oh, lifetime?
Yeah. I need some big cheese like you to shout me up, buddy. Just kidding.
I'm far
look, if you,
from it.
yeah,
One day.
just work on your, sorry about that.
Yeah.
If you just work on your channel, you know, and everything, like I said, everything kind of being consistent where people are going to like binge in that. It's my little channel, you know, still little. I get like close to 500,000 minutes of watch time like every month.
Oh, on your hydroponics channel.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
not,
that's a lot,
you know,
yeah,
it's
that's
not like, it's not like in a year, you know, and with that, it's still only, I think, I don't know, somewhere around $400, like AdSense, for like half a million views a month.
I've got
And that's with a higher CPM than a lot of other people are getting too.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like everyone's like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited! I got 1,000 subs now, and I hit 4,000 watch hours. I'm gonna get monetized." And I'm like, people don't understand. Like,
It's gonna take
like you're just saying, 500,000 minutes, $400. You know? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you really gotta, like, you can get monetized, but what are you making? I mean, you can't get paid from YouTube until you hit $100. So most people don't even get paid out for months,
Right.
months for a
Right.
long time.
And
So-
sometimes years.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I was actually watching I think it was a video influencer series, and this lady who's on there was talking, you know, she's got like 20,000 subs, but she doesn't put out a lot of content. And when she does, she gets some decent time on it, but she just doesn't put out a lot of content. And she was saying that she's been monetized for like 3 years, and she's still collecting a YouTube check every 2 months because it takes 2 months to hit $100, you know? So, you know, when we hear people talk about, you know, like, oh my god, I can't wait until my channel takes off, and I can't wait because I'm gonna make all this money. And then like people don't realize like this, like Reyes, you know, Brandon and I were talking about earlier. Like Reyes has been on Facebook for 8 years, right? 7 or 8 years, 9 years. It's been forever.
Been
It took
doing
him,
that for, like,
and
a
he
long
just kept
time.
grinding and grinding and grinding, and he didn't take off till January. I did my first show on Reyes. My first episode was on
Yeah.
Reyes.
I
And he-
started my channel because
and he had 109,000 subscribers. He just passed the 100,000 subscriber mark.
yeah.
I had been subbed to him since he had like 12,000 subscribers. He went from 12 to 100,000. It was a stretch of time, but it wasn't super
like
long.
that.
And now he's, you know, that was I did my special on him 4 months ago. He was at 109,000. I was on his channel today. I think he's at 244,000. So
Damn.
yeah, once it starts taking off, it takes off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're putting out content that, you know, like he's constantly putting out content. He's an entrepreneur. So like Brandon was saying earlier, he lives off his channel, but he also, not only does he live off his channel, but he's constantly showing people, like, he'll do anything, you know, to make money. So it's like, so he always has some kind of other revenue stream going on. And he teaches you like how much money can you make doing Poshmark or doing this or doing that. You know, like it's always something. He's showing you how much money he made doing.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you off, Tony, but I'm gonna go to bed, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow or later. So,
All right, sounds good, Wisco.
Tired.
Have a good evening, bud. Have a good evening.
I'll see all you guys later. Have a good night.
Appreciate it.
See you next time.
Cassandra. Hello, Cassandra. Can you hear us?
Mute the YouTube.
Yeah, mute the YouTube video and listen only to the Zoom, hon.
Hi, I can hear you guys. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Twice.
Yeah, you gotta mute your YouTube.
Yeah, mute the YouTube. There you go.
Hearing it in the echo.
Hold on a second.
That's better. Can you hear
Oh,
us
that's
now?
so much better.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now you might have to turn up
I
your.
can't hear you guys.
Can you turn up your phone, or is this your
Hold
phone? Oh,
No,
can't
she's
hear
on
me.
computer.
I thought for sure she said she was gonna jump in on her phone.
Testing.
But I think she's had her phone in her hand. I think that's what she was listening on.
Oh, I thought that was a remote.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, all right. Well, I didn't think about that. Many people do it to the TV. I forgot about that.
Oh, now you can actually turn your. I turned my iPad into a remote. Can you hear us yet? Oh, all kinds of fun noises going on. That might be Tony.
I thought that was him breathing loud.
Can you hear us, Cassandra?
Yeah, that's crazy. You have a bunch of that much watch time.
Oh, you can't hear us now? Sweet.
I can hear you, but it's like breaking up.
Do you have earbuds or headphones that you can use?
I have my speaker and it's Bluetooth, but I have earbuds.
We keep hearing your speaker
Yeah.
twice.
That's why. Yeah, earbuds are your best friend when on these, because your speakers and your microphones will fight for attention. Yep, take your time, hon. Take your time.
Well, so far, life of my channel, Jim,
Yeah.
it's shy. It's only 1,309,422.
What?
Watch time? Watch minutes?
Watch minutes, but my channel's old.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
started in 08,
Yeah, it's monetized.
but I didn't get.
I didn't even know
like 3 years ago.
Oh, is that's Lifetime?
And Mike has his other channel. I was like, what?
Do they count it as lifetime?
No, it's per year.
No,
per year.
With
Every
4,000 hours.
12 months.
Yeah.
It's every 12 months.
Yep, you got to maintain it.
Yeah,
I almost have.
heat on you to keep up the viewership.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like like the past 12 months. It's not like per year. It's not like once you hit that you're clear for the rest of the year. It's
No.
that you have to maintain.
Every year.
It's actually a rolling 365. It's
Yeah.
day by day.
Yeah.
So if you had one day where you spiked and had a huge amount, and then you're not sustaining and keeping up, once you pass that day, you could really dip down.
Yes.
Because it's every day. So
I'll tell you what, you guys opened my eyes because that explains a lot of the live streaming I'm seeing going on.
Sure
Oh my
does.
gosh,
It
yeah.
sure does.
They're
It
working
will
on that.
help
They're gonna-
with your watch time. Definitely.
Well,
There's a
watch
lot of
time and
those.
sub count. I mean,
Well,
everybody's
I-
scrambling to get subs.
I was monetized, and then they came with the watch time thing. And I had to get it by a certain date, and I didn't want to go through all the monetization. Yes. So
To keep it up.
yeah. So that's when I saw kind of the future of YouTube heading towards live content. Anyway,
I saw that too.
I want to get into it, and I enjoy live content. One, it's so much easier to produce, even though it's a pain in the ass and hard. It's so much easier to produce than going out on the stream, filming different angles, B-roll.
I know.
Into editing up to.
Yeah, the editing is so much. Oh my god.
I have one video.
I like it too. It does take a lot of time.
Takes a lot of time.
I stay up till like 2 a.m.
39
I'm seeing
hours
guys doing fishing channels where they're just walking to the stream and they're live streaming it.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
But
cutting down on that.
to do mobile live stream, you have to have 1,000 subscribers now.
Whoever's got the YouTube playing in the background has to shut it off.
I think that might be Cassandra.
It's,
Cassandra, when you get your headset figured out, give me a thumbs up and I'll unmute you, hun. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Yeah,
like silent
As soon,
streams.
say that again.
Have
Jim?
y'all seen like silent streams? They'll come in, turn theirs on, and like walk
Oh my
off and have people like
gosh.
chatting.
We,
YouTube's looking for that. They're looking for static images now.
we've
Doing
talked
live
about
stream.
that
Mhm.
on the show, actually. Jim and I was on here one night. We were talking about it, and I was saying, like, it's so, hi, busy little house. It's so crazy. Like, I was literally, like, on one night, and I saw, you know, 'cause sometimes I'll go on and I'll just go to the live button, and I get on and see who's on, and I watch live channels, and I pick up new channels that way, and, like, I creep channels constantly. So I'll go into someone's live stream, and I just watch. I'll go into a live stream, and I don't even care what's going on. I'm checking out everybody who's in the chat, and I'm checking out all their channels. You know, I randomly subscribe to people constantly, and it's not, hey, so come check me out. It's nothing like that. I check
No.
because I'm constantly looking for content. My
Yep.
content is to recommend channels. So
Yeah.
I go into live streams and I poke on channels that way, and that's one way I find channels. There's multiple ways I do it. That's one of them. But I literally went into a live stream one night, and we were talking about this lady had her phone sitting on like an ironing board, just sitting there, and you're just watching the ceiling fan, right? And you can hear her in the background screaming at her kids, "I'll smack you! Don't touch that!" And she's like yelling at her kids. So then I'm checking out channels and the thing, and realizing all these people in the chat, they're all worthless. Every one of them has a shit channel. None of them has any good content. It's a bunch of people sitting around a table drinking soda and eating Kentucky Fried Chicken and just talking on a vertical cell phone. It's so ridiculous. There's so many of these shit channels out there. It pisses me off. And I'm like, well, that's what do you expect in a stream like this? Those are the kind of people you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, does anyone know the answer to this about you know, as far as like ads being placed, and like we're on this live stream, you know, we clicked on and we're here like over an hour or 2 hours. You know,
Yeah.
we might have seen if Jim was monetized, you know, we would have saw one in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think like all these live streams are like using up a shitload of bandwidth, you know, like from YouTube's point of view, and they're not getting to place a whole lot of ads?
Oh, they
You
gotta
know, is
be.
it going to
yeah.
be going on sooner or later? You know, they're going to be cracking down on, you know, people just running like 24-hour streams and not placing ads and stuff.
I wish they
think
would.
It's
interesting.
requirements up way.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed too is like when you go on a live stream on a channel that's monetized, when you first jump in, you get an ad. And one thing I've noticed, you know, as you should because it's a monetized channel, but one thing I've noticed is that I go on and I get the ad, and then like if I refresh the stream because I want to see the updated thumbs up or people in chat or whatever, because that'll freeze, or sometimes the video just starts rendering and you have to refresh it. You know,
You keep getting buffered. They
Yeah.
keep wanting to kick you out so you can see
And-
another ad.
and when it used to be I would refresh the channel and nothing would happen. It would just go back, you know. But I've realized over the past like 4 or 5 weeks, every time you refresh now, you get a fresh ad every time now. So
Yeah.
they're on top of that for sure, you know.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that too. Yep.
Yeah.
I just canceled my YouTube Premium. No more Cobra Kai for me.
Oh no.
That was a pretty good series. I watched.
I love it. It's so good.
You Karate Kid.
I love the original. That's why I like
Yeah.
watching that.
Yeah, it was good.
I am gonna get going though, guys. I might live stream myself. I want to play some Resident Evil. So.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna get going.
Brandon.
Brandon.
Yeah, I actually think I'm gonna shut her down. It is getting late, and yeah.
Long one tonight.
What's that?
I was like, this is a good long one tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I got to tell Cassandra.
Brandon,
I hope she takes it well.
you're like the youngest guy.
Huh?
Who's all here? I was saying, Brandon, you're like the youngest guy. I don't know how old. I know, Jim, you're about my age.
Yeah, 55 here.
So you can imagine, like us, if we started. What do you turn 26?
Yeah, turning 26.
Yeah, Jim, you imagine starting all of this
I know.
20 some odd years ago. Yeah, you need to make the best of this. It's coming up in this time. You know, it's you got a lot to look forward to. You know, and if you're worried about like watch time in minutes and you know and trying to get stuff up, but you know if you can like for the next couple of years, you know, build your stuff up. You're 26. I mean, I can't imagine like in 10 years, you know, where you'll be. You know, I'll be freaking trying to retire or something by then, and you know you'll just be hitting your stride.
Exactly.
Real quick, there's an important question in the chat, and I think Mike could answer this because he has the monetized channel. The Busy Little House asked question, how does the ad help you? Let it play a bit and then skip it, play the whole thing, or click it? What's the best way for you as a monetized channel?
There's different ones. If you know, if you watch, they obviously want you to watch it. You get more, more your CPM is if they click through it and actually visit the advertiser.
So clicking's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they want you to at least watch 8 seconds.
Watch all of
or it doesn't count for.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it doesn't credit you.
They bid the advertisers bid an auction on different things as far as how many people, how long you watch an ad, or how if you have engagement and all of that. But you know, as far as you know, if you're just clicking right off of it, it's not helping. You know, anyone. But
yeah, and I literally will watch for those creators that I really enjoy and respect. I'll watch the ads.
Yeah.
Because I know what that means to him. Yeah. Yeah. And this coming from a guy who used to be entirely against it and had ad blocker and all that. I totally took it off about a year ago. I said, no, I know these people are trying to make a living off of it. It's literally just, 15 to 30 seconds of my life. Yeah. I can spend that. Besides, sometimes I've found some shit I actually like, which is kind of strange. And it's like, I clicked off this thing and now who knows how many things that's
some
like.
Some ads are good.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, most ads that I get now, almost it seems like I get, and there's 1,000 different ones, but so many ads for, are you trying to make money on YouTube? Oh, well, so like literally, it's an ad about how to get ads.
Jim, did you want to say something?
I'm gonna jump out.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna go too.
Yeah.
Brandon's out. I'm out. Jim's out. Jim's out. Ed's out. Mike's out. Founder's out.
Cassandra, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Now we're all set up. Well, you're gonna have to come back, hon.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah, you are. I'm so glad you came on, though. Either we can do a one-on-one, or you can come back on a panel. But do come back, will you?
Yes, will do. Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you got it all figured out.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, guys. Take care, guys. Thanks a lot for being here. We'll see you next time. See you, Ted. You too. All right, folks. That is going to do it for me. You know how this goes. It's late. I'm tired. And but I had a great time. Thanks to everybody who came on. Bob Dip, yeah. Good night to you, Grandpa Jim. Thanks, buddy. Thanks to all you guys in the chat. I mean it. You guys are fantastic. Anytime, Jim, you're welcome on anytime Above and Beyond Drones. Anytime, buddy. Well, like I said, that's going to do it for me. Folks, don't forget, treat others the way you want to be treated. Literally. And if we all did that, this world would be a fantastic place. I'm going to bid you for a good night. And if this kind of content that trips your trigger, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Other than that, we will see you next time, and we will see you live.